people didn't get?
I was it after or before?
It was 1 year after I checked.
Okay.
I thought people did get it, though.
Oh. I've never heard of anyone playing this game.
I've heard people really rowdy about it.
The people who like it really like it?
I think that's true of Bayonetta as well, though.
I mean, yeah, but
So we're live?
That was a really well thing.
It said exited host mode, so something must have happened.
I've reloaded it and it's still showing hosting.
Well, I think what we've learned here is
There we
that
go.
it was a
Okay,
mistake
yeah,
to teach
we are
rocks
live.
how to think.
We are live and kind of dark looking on that Oh, it's, yeah. Okay.
Okay, so I should tweet.
I've tweeted as well. Tweeting
Okay.
has happened.
Cool.
Oh, and there's the thing telling us that you tweeted. So
Hello everyone. This week we are following up product number 3 with Vanquish.
product number 4.
Not factually accurate. This actually has no product number. So this has a complicated design lineage because it's not the same studio, but it is like a lot of people from that studio.
Yeah. So like I think it's like the P&O, if I understand the lineage correctly, the P&O 5 people became part of Clover, which was like a sub-studio.
That's sort of... Okay, so there was the Capcom 5, right?
Yeah.
Capcom 5, part of that was product number 3. Part of that was Beautiful Joe, which was... Beautiful Joe became Project Clover. The P&O 3 team went on to do other things within Capcom, and then Capcom fired pretty much everybody. So Suda51's team went off and did Grasshopper and are no longer part of the story. Clover stuck around for a while longer, but then spun off and started their own company. And then Mikami and his group, who were not part of Clover became something else. Didn't they? Was Mikami in Clover?
I thought Clover was like multiple teams, not one team. Because I thought God Hand was part of Clover.
Okay, well, tell us how we're wrong in the chat. The point is we are playing a
Yeah.
game with a design lineage
The point
from
is that there
Piano
was-
3, and I'm really excited to see where this goes, how this builds on.
Everyone was in a common group of teams at Capcom. They all left and started their own companies, and then all those companies just sort of like flowed together like the Terminator to become Platinum Games. And this was the game they made 1 year after Bayonetta.
Please bring out the whiteboard and draw us a chart. Unfortunately, the whiteboard's attached to the wall in the office, so otherwise I could.
All right, I want to play this.
Yeah. Who wants to do the tutorial? Because this definitely has a tutorial.
I'll do the tutorial. Please tutorialize for me. Okay. Whoa. Oh yeah. By the way, I really like this menu like a lot. Like this feels like it has like art design. This title completely fails to reassure me, but the like Vanquish is such a boring name, but this is a really good title screen. Oh wait. Oh, you can control the camera.
Nice.
Sorry. Okay.
Also, ring worlds are good.
Ring worlds are good. And this is like
Yes,
a well
Want to do tutorial first, or
this is a well thought out. Oh.
It's gonna dump us right in when we do new game.
okay?
do a
The
tutorial.
new game will take us to the tutorial.
Yes.
Okay, so proceed anyways. I'm proceeding. Oof.
Normal?
Normal.
Okay. Vanquish. Let's vanquish the... Okay.
Oh, did I misspell Parrish's Twitter? When I made the new
Oh.
template?
Oh yeah, that's got 3 in.
This immediately...
This is why I asked you to check.
This immediately looks
own
like
fault,
P&O 3, and also the music sounds P&O 3-ish.
Is this guy gonna move his ass to the beat?
I hope so.
How's the view on your monitor?
Looking good. Scenery's a little bland, though.
All right. Let's proceed with functionality.
That's for Candide.
You're starting with electrosystems calibration.
Sam, I'm going to display a virtual target. Try to follow it.
I probably changed the audio stuff when I was playing games. So if there's something that needs to be changed back.
I hate aiming on
If things seem bad,
sticks.
let me know and I'll adjust the obstacle.
Nice!
This is a real pain in the ass. How many times you guys gonna make me do this?
It's important we have baselines. It's important we have baselines. Just because you can read a manual doesn't mean you know what
Nice.
you're doing.
Oh.
We are currently having some technical issues with the audio. It's being looked into. Hopefully, you'll only be hearing this beautiful man's voice once soon.
I know you're in a rush to get to the bar, but we've got a full control to you now.
These are actually some okay jokes. This is like, whoa. Okay.
So we're definitely going to want to go through some of these because some stuff is really weird.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
I
through
feel
all
like
them.
they've given us the one thing that most people would be fine with, which is looking around.
Yeah.
I feel like that's stuff that should be optional for people who maybe have not played a
Yeah.
modern video game recently.
One thing I'm gonna note right off the bat is that this, like, the writing has exactly the sort of like sass that they were trying to go for in Pinot 3 and failed at miserably.
They're at least hitting the mark. Okay, come on, let's keep
Okay.
going.
So,
Movement.
yeah.
We're starting with electro-optical systems.
You selected the first one,
Yeah.
I think.
You did.
No, thought that. Ugh. Oh, I can't.
No, you're just going to have to go through this
That
again.
sucks. Why would they give me a menu that has the part they already showed me?
I mean, it had it striked off though.
Yeah.
I see.
It's in case you were confused by it.
I'm so confused.
If things seem backwards, let me know and I'll adjust
Maybe
the
they should
obstacle
make a
sensors.
menu for using the menu, or tutorial for using
Yeah.
the menu.
That would have helped.
I'm trying to remember what game I remember hearing had a thing where it's like it told you to look up and then whichever way you push the stick was what it would map to.
That's really good.
How many times you guys gonna
Wait.
make me do this?
It's important we have baselines. Just because you can read a
Yeah, you didn't pick the third.
I don't understand how to use these menus. Select different. Okay.
True. You know I know what I'm doing, so let's do something different. What's on today's test schedule?
I know you're in a rush to get to the bar. but we've
Mike's?
got a lot to go over. Passing full control to you now.
Okay.
Go ahead and give us some basic rotational movement readings.
The music is?
The voices.
It's pretty odd. Not so bad.
Weird, I thought we had it louder.
Yeah.
This
Last
doesn't
time.
seem right. What is it waiting for me to
I've,
do?
I've
Oh.
unmuted all of our mics. We'll see if it comes back, the double voice.
Okay, well we just turned the volume down, so hopefully not.
That evade animation is so much like
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I feel like they've got a special like motion blur effect just
over
on the
to the-
character for it.
Go to the blue thing.
I can't go to blue thing. There is wall.
Yeah, you can. Press the
Yeah, it's
square.
showing you what to do.
Oh. Oh. Oh, that's pretty good. Like cover being an intentional thing instead of.
Skeletal actuators functioning nominally.
That's like when people talk about a cover shooter.
Yeah.
That's what they're talking about.
Welcome to the post Gears of War era.
Let's see.
Although I've actually never played Gears of War. I've been really meaning to.
I played it once on a very small screen co-op, which was not a great way to experience it.
Okay, this is extremely like you've got one move quick and you've got one move quick and one move slowly. Or rather, you can move, you can like do a quick like dodge, and then there's a fast dodge.
Is that what it looks like to boost?
Are you holding down the boost or are you just tapping it?
Can you hold down the
You
boost?
can hold down the boost.
Okay.
You can tone while doing that. Yeah.
Overheating.
That's maximum practical output on our current reactor design.
The suit's cooling system can't temporary performance.
Please let us know if we're still getting audio doubling or not. Okay.
Losing like 30% mobility.
30% is
His knees gotta hurt so much.
Lena, let's move on before Frank just the Project Grant chapter and verse.
Parrish, I did change the audio
Oh,
source
one's
when I
out of me.
played games on
Okay, this is what I
on
want to
Friday.
Yeah.
Like in the audio, like just the regular. I'm gonna mute myself and.
Firing systems. Proceed with test.
Affirmative. Launching virtual target.
Sorry, we're still looking into the audio issues. Please bear with us.
Ugh, I don't like video games with guns.
We're going to adjust target acquisition.
Okay.
Fixed it.
No.
I'm gonna turn up the volume a bit on this then.
Okay, let us know how the audio is now.
That's
well,
actually a little loud.
yeah, I think that's taken it. Yeah, that's taken it out of my ability to control the volume part of it.
Recoil compensators
What was it we
are
were doing
on and
before?
functioning normally.
Oh, and it's.
Uh,
Sam, your weapon isn't exactly stocked.
Make sure you're also just not streaming back to yourself on that machine. Like in the.
Yeah, that might be it. That's probably it. Okay, so it was at the proper audio here then.
Huh.
We need to make a checklist.
Yeah.
We're
The
still working
system's so
to expand the
complicated.
number of
Yep.
Yeah, if we're using it for playing stuff.
Can't just scan whatever you want and have it work. That being said, go ahead and activate
do you
the
think it's
scan.
okay now? Or are you still working on
No,
it?
I think it's okay now.
Okay.
Okay, I can turn this up to a reconfigure volume. Oh,
Oh man, I love Unreal Tournament.
I was gonna.
I
say,
was just thinking, I miss Unreal Tournament's weapons.
I was gonna say I love Super Crate Box.
I think Super Crate Box might also love Unreal Tournament.
Nice.
Unreal Tournament was sort of like the height of weird weapons in 3D shooters.
I don't know if it was the height. I mean, I feel like that was like what was really appealing about Halo was like the weird alien weapons. It didn't have like the as many as
I think also like they weren't quite as gimmicky. Like I think of there's a weapon in Unreal Tournament that you literally send out a slow-moving ball and then hit it with its secondary fire to
Yep.
explode it where you want it.
yeah, Unreal Tournament
Oh,
has some
throw a
real
grenade.
good ones.
No, do not shoot. Throw a
And
grenade.
like shortly after that, they just decided that lots of machine guns was what people actually wanted in 3D shooters.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, like, Unreal Tournament is very much like a deathmatch game. It feels a lot like Quake and that lineage,
Yeah.
whereas...
No, it was sort of one of the last of those high-speed.
Which is partially why
Very
those
arcadey.
weird weapons, like, feel so, they feel good, but also they feel, like, really weird because, like, you're just used to, like, you know, pointing and shooting in, like, this. You're, like, the weirdest thing you can do is, like, launch a rocket normally.
Yeah.
And then now you're bouncing discs off things.
We need to get some data on how far we can push the actuators.
I'm releasing an object to test your
Someone in chat was mentioning that Platinum would go on to do Metal Gear Revengeance, and I feel like you can see a lot of that in here visually.
Yeah.
Like some of that is from what was established in Metal Gear Solid 4, but I think a lot of that is like that's clearly just the level of
electromagnetic
you know,
reaction.
armored techie bullshit they're on with like visible spines and
Force a second to cool.
Still getting trouble?
So we can't hit the thing too quick, huh?
Go ahead and punch it again.
Nothing beats the old ones.
Nice.
Looks
wow.
like you've still got
I don't think they told me to do that. It's interesting. You got a cooldown on your melee attacks.
Well, if they do that, that makes sense. Whoa.
I think you're supposed to do the one behind you.
Oh. I'm gonna need a quick.
I like the cooldown
I
fan
wish there
on
was
the
a quick
back.
turnaround. It's like you can go backwards, but like. Okay. Melee attacks depend on your weapon. Okay.
Makes sense.
AR mode.
Sam, we took the measurements we made of your brain's sympathetic nervous system and tuned the R's suit synaptic emitters to augment your reactions in the fire.
Doesn't really make walking around with electrodes all day any more comfortable.
Small price to pay for having elevated synaptic activity during critical fight-or-flight situations.
Will you two quit bickering like a couple of MIT graduates? Now let's proceed with our test of the R's functionality. Let me know when you're ready, Sam.
Okay.
Oh, was it? Wait.
Oh, this is the augmented reality. So I guess if you get damaged
Oh,
enough, it
whoa.
goes bullet. Oh. God, this game has so many graphics.
That is so cool.
I finished implementing the manual trigger system you asked for. The system will automatically lock if it detects any life-threatening imbalances in your hormonal levels due to extended use.
We still having audio issues?
Oh, that's interesting.
Whoa.
It's like an interesting decision to put that on that button.
So what is it? I'm gonna.
You do an evade, and while you're evading, you press
So
L1.
L1 is normally aim. If you
Okay.
aim while you're in midair for an wait, basically if you
Oh, so you dodge and.
yeah,
Whoa.
so you can't just go into AR mode. You can only do it at dramatic moments, which means you either have to come out of an
You have to
evade
be flinging
into,
yourself at.
or when you're about dead.
God, there's so many things happening graphically in all of these. It's like they're shifting the camera.
Personally, I think you could do a few more things.
So, it's actually harder than it looks.
That thing at the top is the health bar. The thing at the bottom is your ammo.
I have a feeling we may all have to at some point go through the tutorial,
think
so
you're
it's
going
good
to
that
have
they
to,
spit it out
which is-
separately.
Which is yeah, but
Okay,
it's
you
a
don't
little.
need to shoot him that much.
Okay, I think that's everything.
What was
for
that say?
me.
It was allows you to intercept bots such as missiles.
Yeah, so the AR mode is both for aim more closely, but it's also for like dodging things better. So I'm gonna say, Red, I'm a little bit disappointed about like not reasonably disappointed. I'm just disappointed that Piano 3 felt very arcadey and with like the very slow moving bullets and stuff. Whereas this is just a shooter, right? Like you have like hit scan weapons and etc. But the movement is really interesting.
I mean, I feel like I'm interested in this because, like, this feels like a shooter from, like, the era where, like, shooters started feeling good.
I don't think I have a concept of a shooter that feels good. So this is a shooter I will tolerate because there's some things going on that aren't shooter. Does anyone else want to try the tutorial, or are
Nah.
we good?
I think let's go in and then
Okay.
like we'll
I've got
see
a
if we're
sense
able
of
to
so
teach
far.
ourselves. If not,
I think that's enough for today's test.
Good job, Sam.
That little workout made me hungry. Elena,
I hope that they'll let you skip the banter when you. Oh, that's cool.
pretty sure those pigeons were sprites.
Oh, would this be the era where every movie would always destroy the San Francisco Golden Gate Bridge?
Likely.
I mean, what else are you gonna destroy in San Francisco?
You certainly can't destroy anything in New York anymore. Cursor's vibrating. Or the controller.
I'm sure all these people will be fine. Christine, did you turn off your mic? Okay, good. Because that sounded like a very loud sneeze.
No, I just decided to blow my nose directly into the microphone.
The game's... Ugh. The game starts by vibrating the controller for like a minute straight.
Yeah, they're gonna be fine.
Oh, that's Child's balloon is getting murdered.
Boiling the oceans.
Well, that's dark.
The Order of the Russian Star now welcomes you to the inauguration of a new Russian state.
My order is now the only authority in Russia. 10 hours. In 10 hours, we exercise our newfound strength once again.
There is but one way to prevent the destruction.
New York City.
Your complete and unconditional surrender.
My fellow Americans, today has been a day of great tragedy. San Francisco will never be the same. And the toll of our war has increased by countless men, women, and children. Their loss is deeply felt by every American. To those who have committed this heinous act, we say firmly, we will not negotiate with those who wish to destroy us. Our strength is unmatched, our will resolute. We will be victorious. God bless you all, and God bless the United States of America.
We'll turn subtitles on as soon as we have control.
SCO-1 Providence is currently under the control of those responsible for the coup in Moscow. We believe the operation is being led by a Red known as Zaitsev. Oh yeah, this is Sam. DARPA sent him to come along with us. Men, we've got 8 hours to stop New York from becoming the next San Francisco. Make no mistake, we will stop that from happening.
Sam, I'm not sure if you've noticed, but your new friends don't seem too fond of you.
DARPA operatives take their orders directly from POTUS and SecDef. These guys are just interested in marking their territory.
Sam, remember why we're here.
Just listen to me. The American government has been betrayed by one of its own. You two are the only ones I can trust with this information. The Russian military is planning on using the microwave energy array to attack the U.S. As its designer, I cannot abide this misuse for such a heinous purpose. You know what must be done.
We'll get the professor back. This place, hell, even this suit runs on his energy designs. He's too valuable to kill.
I know.
This the toy you've been working on?
Is that the same voice actor?
Not even scratched. You did get some training in this thing, right?
Our simulators are very thorough. They did quite a number on you, huh? We could use you as a test subject at DARPA. What the fuck, man?
You're not allowed to smoke this shit.
Okay, go into options and get subtitles on.
Absolutely beautiful. Now, that's an opening.
What does this mean?
Put them on. It's the text for it, so we want it.
Fair. Oh, I'm happy they included this. I like this shader.
Which one?
The weird sort of like not correct. Okay. Maybe I'll walk at a normal pace.
Hello, Xandra, Tal.
Hey.
You missed San Francisco getting blown up by the Russians taking over a U.S. space station. Bunch of Tom Clancy nonsense. Also, if y'all did not hear before the subtitles went on, apparently your boss had pre-knowledge of the attack, but didn't. I don't know. He alleges the U.S. has been betrayed by one of its own, but didn't explain. Oh, this... It's nice when they make the plaza out of strat hexes.
So I'm gonna say, I feel like one of the really fun things about this era was like every studio suddenly like deciding that they wanted to make games for Americans and finding out what they think that means was just absolutely beautiful.
fixed names Parrish's name over the cloud.
Whoa.
Yeah, there's definitely like a Metal Wolf Chaos
Yeah.
vibe to this. So who are they being attacked by? The Russians?
They are being attacked by
robots?
What appears to be so the Russian group. I think that they were trying to imply that no one really controls Russia right now, but there's a group claiming to be the Russian government, but possibly just 7 guys with robots. Is this what video games were like in 2008, 2009? I didn't play Gears of War.
Oh yeah.
I haven't paid attention to a single thing that's happened in the last 3 minutes. The only part that left any impression was when, like, the guy with the robot arm made a wisecrack.
The Russians have complete control of this place.
Okay, something's happening.
Get through that central gate.
Okay.
We aren't gonna get through it like this, sir.
Flank around the enemy position. Okay. Good.
If you go there, you should be able to flank the enemy from behind.
Again, you need to do your
Use the boost to get
Oh.
through.
yeah. Little
Together
bit of
we can
teaching through
escape
the
from
design.
the city. I didn't know you could use this to. Oh. You don't trigger with the trigger button, which is a little odd. Okay, what am I supposed to be doing?
Flanking them, so killing all of those people. There was a
Whoa. Okay. Cool.
Hit the barrels.
Hit the barrels. That's what they've just tutorialized for me.
there's some machine gun emplacements both.
Oh. Wait, no.
Hold R2.
Okay, there you go. Sorry, I was just trying to pick that up. Where are the machine gun placements?
Right in front of you, the 2 things
Oh.
with green screens.
Okay. No.
God, there's just so much going on screen.
Yeah, it is actually extremely non-obvious what I'm actually supposed to be
This is
paying
a
attention
little-
to. Yeah, here I am just slowly...
I mean, I assume you're supposed to shoot the red guys. Doesn't feel that ambiguous.
Oh. Oh, you can use this. That's
Yeah, that's what I was
trying
saying.
to... Okay, I thought it meant I was supposed to destroy it. It's not... Okay, yeah. They're trying to make this seem very dramatic and dynamic, but... Wait, are those guys on our side?
They're red, so no.
Wait, no. Like, every time that I want to shoot, I wind up... Every time I want to shoot, I wind up pressing the,
You don't want analog controls on a gun. It doesn't really make sense.
No, you really don't. I just...
So what's up with the scoreless on the side? Is this designed for co-op?
I don't know what the deal is with that.
One thing
If
that
anyone familiar with the game in chat can tell us what the deal is with
Yeah.
the score, the fact that it's showing you while you're playing.
Yeah.
cover usage.
Okay, it's just for score attack apparently.
Okay.
Huh, it's surprising that
off.
there's like that there's names on it then.
The statues destroyed is cool. One thing I'm having a little bit of a problem with is like when you switch weapons, they have this cool animation of the name spelling out, which means it takes me 3 full seconds to figure out what weapon I switched to. Oh, they graded you on how many of your comrades got shot, so.
The arrivals plaza for landing bay 3 is up ahead.
We've got heavy fighting in the plaza. Bravo, move forward, but maintain cover.
So many
I can
rough
still move.
voices.
Guess it's time for the real thing.
Your suit is performing at
That's right,
critical
it's time for
levels,
the real thing.
Never had a girl say that before.
This entire
Still might be a bit loud, Miguel.
Oh. It's weird that we're getting so much more
Yeah.
lead through this time.
Why isn't it doing anything?
Huh.
It's really weird.
Huh.
No.
That's weird.
Really weird.
Yeah.
Okay, so our technical issue with the audio is very, very strange, is what we just learned here. We'll do our best, but
It should be solvable long term, but I'm not sure about this evening.
So should we turn on the audio?
Yeah, I can see if I can get it maybe into a,
Hey,
so if you pick up a weapon you're already holding, it'll
Yeah.
upgrade it.
yeah.
So like, I think that one on the top, like the little like rank chevron.
Yeah. Oh, it's now upgraded, so I might want to
Yeah.
use it. How is that different? Okay, I've got a machine gun and a different machine gun.
I put it into night mode, which should mean that the sound should carry less. Is that better? Okay. Trying to see if I can maybe get it out of the zone that the mics are picking up.
The zoom is good in that it like, I don't know, like moving from cover point to cover point is kind of interesting. Can I just like go around here? Why? Can't I just like...
You're getting hit
Getting
from every
shot.
direction.
Okay, I think someone who doesn't hate video games should play this instead of me.
I'm gonna restart. Wait, how far back does the mission go?
Just do the checkpoint.
Checkpoint will be this room. Oh, hi, half coordinated. Hi, Caitlin. You might have to go back to the title screen to do the tutorial. Oh.
This is very not legible.
Smoke break? What does a smoke break do? Does that like make you recover energy quicker?
I can't remember what it's supposed to do. I know that it does, like, that's one of the things people always talked about with this.
I'm not sure if they've covered it in the game yet, but I think some of the robots see by infrared. And
Oh.
if you throw a glowing cigarette towards or beside them, it distracts them.
That's actually pretty cool. So remember how in P&O 3 like everything was like extremely minimal such that like what you were supposed to be shooting at, what you're supposed to be paying attention to just stood right out?
No, this is definitely a game where they're like, people like graphics, so we should have a lot of them. At all times. As many as possible.
What is your health? Is your health like the...
Oh, sure.
Is it like the electricity slash power for the,
Maybe the green bar under the guns. Yeah.
The bar under the gun is the one that like your zoom uses up, which means that like
Oh.
if your health,
Don't worry.
Well, maybe worry a little.
if your health and your is that a robot driving another robot? Oh, really close.
Oh, we might be past the time of health typically being in these games. It's probably
Yeah,
that you
this
can
is
have a shield that comes back. So like the screen gets messed up.
I was gonna say that like if it turns out that your health and your dash
Oh, no, I
boost
got
meter,
him.
Can you get in that?
Looks like you might be able to.
You think they're zapping something in? This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, so basically that was a sign that you were low on health.
Yep.
All right.
Regenerating health confirmed.
That was sort of cool.
Reception that I was hoping for.
God.
That was kind of cool.
So I've not done the tutorial, so I'm a little bit fuzzy on some of these things, but
I can see how that dash could make a cover shooter a lot more interesting because it means that you
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
be changing your position in really drastic ways you couldn't normally in a
Yeah.
cover
Yeah,
shooter.
exactly.
Moving from cover point to cover point feels really good. It is interesting that like the whole like dodge into fast time.
Apparently, you can also trigger the slowdown during the boost or the jump.
yeah.
Does the I think you can only trigger. Does so is the green bar used for anything besides?
No.
It's just AR mode and the boost.
Yeah, unless there's some other abilities we get later. That seems to be the case. Nice.
This is actually really hard, though.
Yeah.
That's good. Also, I don't like that they're on the same shoulder buttons. It's a little bit hard to hit.
I can imagine that watching a score attack of this with someone just like constantly shooting out of slow-mo would be incredible.
Pretty sure I just saw that robot duck a rocket.
Sam, I'm picking up some sort of interference on the scanners. Looks temporal.
You think they're zapping something in?
I think they're zapping something in.
Well, if you want to get technical about it.
I'm Sam Spaceman. I don't believe in throw lozenges. Oh, no.
Oh. Have it. give
Yeah,
it a
sure,
go.
go for it.
Yeah, Ada Adorable is mentioning that like the teleportation mechanism. They said that like it seems temporal. They have a time travel teleport system.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
Just getting used to the controls.
Warmer reception than I was hoping for.
Oh yeah. Wait, I'm gonna check something.
Who's on fire? Is that our guys or their guys?
Oh yeah, we are in control mode B, so it's possible the other
Yeah,
one
is less weird.
This one seems normal.
It's.
is... It's very weird.
So that one is aim. Yeah, this is the
Oh.
typical controls.
Yeah,
That's just swapping the triggers, though.
well,
Yeah.
no. I mean, it seemed a little more normal for firing the weapon to the trigger. That's what you normally use it for.
Yeah.
Like I don't think that analog triggers should exist, but
Controversial opinions.
Someone hates driving games.
Personally, I think you should just be able to floor it and that's it.
What else
Really
do you do in a
concerned
driving
about
game?
your driving style, baby.
Look, there's a reason I got rid of my car.
God, I forgot how loose the analog sticks are on the.
Yeah, I don't think the PS3 analog sticks are that great, or the analog triggers are that great.
Next stream, we could connect a PS4 controller to it over Bluetooth if we want to. So what's?
Like, I guess the thing is, like,
That's just the law. What's
I
the?
feel compelled to not play it like a cover shooter just because the slide is so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That may not be strategically sensible.
It is interesting that all three of us tried to play this level in wildly different ways. And
Okay, so you can upgrade your...
yeah,
This will come in handy.
all three of us have been playing this in wildly different ways. And the
That'll
game has
come in
accommodated it.
I'm also trying to. I'm not sure if I'm playing in different ways or I'm trying to remember what the controls are.
Yeah, I don't feel like there's much intentionality going on here, to be honest.
There's a lot of me going, which button is slide?
Okay, importantly, triangle is throw grenade.
What is light a cigarette?
That,
Never mind, figured it out.
but that's
Yep, so it does get the robot's
man.
attention.
Okay, that's... So if you're, like, pinned, you can cause a distraction and then slide?
Yeah, if you remember what button slide is, even though it's the same button. Can I get in this? Yes, I can.
nice. Nice. Oh, that'll be nice when the temporal distortion comes in.
And I can zoom in for a.
Oh,
that's
wow.
neat. It zooms into the guns.
Good.
I don't think you can.
Yeah. Can I headshot him? Yes. That feels silly.
Interference on the scanners. Looks temporal.
You think they're zapping something in?
They are zapping something in.
Well, I was gonna say they're pewing something in, but...
Okay, I think this may be how you're supposed to complete this.
Oh,
Are
I
you out
think
of
I'm
ammo?
I am.
Just switch to the other big robot thing.
Sam, back up. You're moving too far forward.
You're moving too far forward. I want to get my fancy boots. Fancy boots. Oh wait, that's.
Well, shoot 'em.
There's like two of them left.
So if I. Oh, okay. Wow, that is easier to do than I thought. Do I just automatically do that if I'm in aiming mode?
Aiming.
I think it's aiming when you're moving.
It's
Yeah, no, it's super easy to do.
Oh, okay.
You're holding aiming, you do a dodge, and you'll automatically just go
Oh.
right into it.
So
because you're
start
already-
with the aim rather than start with the dodge. Okay.
Not so
Or
bad.
slide, I think. I think if you're aiming,
Yeah.
you start sliding also.
Oh, that's cool. This side is good.
Well, it's just...
Oh yeah, no, it goes into if you're shooting well. Okay, I have no idea how to do the physical attacks.
Circle.
Yeah. So the trick is the physical attack is really, really powerful, but it maxes your heat sink immediately. Also, you can zoom. You can like zoom into a. Not zoom. You can boost into a physical attack, and it's like a different physical attack slightly.
Okay.
Also using a shotgun.
Okay.
But your machine gun's like 2 stars. So like grenades are actually pretty good against the big robot platform guys. I don't know if they're good against that guy as well, but
Did I just grenade?
you did.
Grenaded.
But not at anything in particular.
Can you aim the grenades?
I don't know if you can precisely aim them.
What is the grenade button?
Triangle.
Oh no, it's old style grenades,
Yeah.
so no aiming system. Whoa!
Yeah, those are the guys who want to be your friend.
I do not want to be their friends.
They don't really seem like great friends, to be honest.
Oh, that's a baddie. Okay.
It's a very
Yeah.
large baddie.
Yeah, he's the guy who's been shooting at you the entire time.
This game had, like, as Andy was saying, there's so much going on.
I don't know
and
why
there's
they're
not-
allies. I think they should just... I'm really surprised that this isn't, co-op, because, like,
Yeah.
the allies feel like a very weird addition in a...
I think it's that they played Halo. Oh, okay. Okay, that is good to know. That is very good to know.
Well, oh,
When he opens up his chest, I'm gonna die. Now I
got
know.
it. Good to know.
You can shoot the grenades in midair using AR mode, though. That might be a pro strat.
So the allies are
So wait, if I
distracting,
do-
but like the fact that
Wait.
It might not be easy to do.
what's interesting to me about the allies is the fact that you're actually being graded on how many of them survive.
God, I go.
It is definitely true that co-op would not work with slow-mo.
Oh. God. There's so much going on. I'm getting the hang of it.
Okay, so the buttons are swapped now.
Yeah. Overall, that should make it easier because your own, like,
Sure.
muscle memory from other
Okay,
games should
there is a
click in.
checkpoint.
Oh. Because this is a long level.
It looks like you're just going to have to fight through this one. The gate's open now.
Let's go.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so you can't do it multiple times in a row. Oh shit, wrong button. Wait, you have to keep things at full ammo to upgrade them?
Odd.
Enemy reinforcements are closing in on your position.
Oh, yeah, that.
Okay.
So don't use a thing for a while so that it gets upgraded.
Just going to have to fight through this one.
Are there ammo drops other than the gun?
The gate's open now.
I guess that feels like something that's easy to cheese like on replays because you know when you're gonna get certain weapons.
I feel like by making the robots like really bright red, they were trying to make things more readable, but there's just so much going on.
Well, there's a lot of red, right?
Yeah.
Like if the entire world were blue and the robots were red, then they would stand out really well. But
Enemy reinforcements are closing in on your position.
Are there any other ways to get up top?
It looks like you're just going to have to fight through this one. The gate's open now.
Good. Let's go.
Caitlin suggests the upgrade system is effectively rewarding you for using one gun for an entire fight and upgrading the others as you pick things up.
But like not using the ones you want to be using.
This is maybe true.
Or maybe you want to
Well,
be
it's good.
upgrading
Like
all
that
of them.
encourages you
Yeah.
to like mix it up.
Yeah, they want you to rotate. No Tomorrow says, I definitely bounced off this game a couple times because the beginning is kind of punishing, which is similar to my theory about why everyone bounced off of Piano 3.
God, that slow-mo as you die.
Yeah, it's good that the death animation is so great since we're dying every 10 seconds.
Enemy reinforcements are closing in on your position.
Are there any other ways to get up top?
Sliding.
Kind of sounds like a gruff voice Muppet.
It's Ralph.
Getting definite the newer Batman movies vibes. Which also has a gruff off by the end.
Yeah.
I can do the sillier voice. No, I can do the sillier voice. Fuck the giant white robot. Marry the little red one.
Okay, so grenades are good, but not that good. Wow, this guy is... I wonder if you're supposed to shoot like that.
Oh, whoa!
That was pretty clutch.
Wow. That's new.
Yeah!
What does like the red arc mean?
Means you're getting hit from that direction.
I see.
A lot of these are like fairly standard
Yeah, that's pretty
shooter
normal.
conventions.
Yeah, we had this. We tried to play Payday 2 a while back, and I had no idea. Like, how do I tell which direction I'm getting shot from? Like the ring? I'm like, what ring? Everyone assumes that you've played a shooter.
Okay, it's the weak point on his back is the red thing, so...
You need to get up there and open it.
Burns, I need some backup.
Franklin, Rios, you two escort Sam. Everyone else, provide cover.
Two enemy transports approaching from the rear.
Prepare to intercept enemy transports.
It's funny, the tutorial, the assumptions that developers make about what things they need to teach.
Yeah.
So like, they taught you that you needed to move your view with the analog stick.
I should have shot that first.
Something that is like pretty easy to figure out just by messing around. But like signaling, like the fact that damage is going to be indicated by some sort of flashing red thing on the screen.
Yeah.
With a directional thing isn't something they considered needing to teach, which is actually a much...
I mean, we are also like jumping around eras, which I think is like confusing
Oh,
us
yeah.
a little.
But no, just thinking in general, if someone like Andy, who plays video games but has not played a shooter in a very long time,
Right. I mean,
what things
it
they
almost-
consider
it almost
needing to
seems-
teach and what things...
It seems like they were trying to assume a shooter audience and trying to say like, let's try to teach the stuff that like someone.
Yeah, this feels like it's making a game for like the Gears of War audience, and
Yeah.
like they assume you played Gears.
But the weird movement stuff is not.
Data analysis complete. It's highly probable we're looking at the Russian KNRB
Nervo!
Argus robot that's been at the center of the arms control plate.
I think I'm gonna need a bigger gun.
Can you play this game on keyboard and mouse?
Maybe on the PC.
Monocoque design. They sacrificed armor for payload capacity, so the outer shell should have some strength issues.
Kusi, the game does use the analog camera control to figure out if you want it inverted or not.
Rather go all out than bother with defense. Time to hit hard and make him regret it.
Sam, your guys are dying.
I'll take this.
Oh wait, so in this game they have you look at things and they point out you can change the up or down. I think someone suggested in Halo it sets.
Yeah, it tells you to look up, and based on
Yeah, I
which
was
direction you
saying-
push the stick.
That's kind of cool. I wonder if they do that.
It's a pretty good way of doing it.
Trippy Kid, who was Sam in the Metal Gear universe?
There's just a character named Sam in Metal Gear Revengeance.
Okay.
Jet Team Sam. He's got a similar face. Like, he's very scruffy, but he's also like, kind of goofy asshole dumbass. Ow, that was my face. I needed that.
Did you really need it?
Yeah, I was using it. Oh god.
I have some news about your cover.
Wait, that wasn't cover at all.
Cover shooter with something that can destroy cover is kind of cool. That was kind of cool.
Like a lot of this stuff, I think I have not played the Gears of War, but it is generally like par for the course for what's being done around here. What's really unique with this is that dash and some of the like heating, the way it does bullet time.
I know Gears of War has a shorter dash because that's like you can like it's more about like dashing in between cover. So like the things that are close, you can just like dash between them. I know it's because there's an exploit where like you can like move really quickly using that potentially.
Whoa.
Wow, not loving that.
Caitlin says, can you get up on these bosses when they're down and melee them?
Huh. Oh shit. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to pay attention to even if you're used to shooters.
Yeah, no,
There's just a lot going on here. Like, oh, also ammo.
This is possibly not the easiest shooter to jump in on, because it's very much a yes and. It's like, okay, here's all the stuff you're used to, and we've added all of these new things.
I like the new things they added, I just don't like the stuff they borrowed from shooters. Like, I was like, I am gung-ho about, like, moving really quickly around areas with my dash, and then comboing between, like, melee and...
missiles!
You earned a trophy home run?
Maybe sliding between bases.
Nope, I'm out of grenades, or I'm out of one type of grenade.
So anyone in chat who's actually played Gears of War, how would you tell the difference between this game and Gears of War? Is it just the movement
you're
stuff?
flying around in this.
Okay.
Yeah, that movement
This is
stuff
not-
is not at all.
Yeah, this is very not.
Gears of War has like a
Although, possibly I'm moving around too much.
Yeah, it's not really clear to me if the moving around is helping you. If we're all doing it because it's really fun.
Shoot the missiles! Shoot the missiles!
Wow. That was cool, but I'm not sure it was tactically...
Who cares?
Okay, point taken.
You shot missiles.
It is in fact pretty badass to shoot a missile.
I'm reading that as Angus, like Angus beef. Angus leg.
I don't like this thing with like the health being sort of intuitive. Like you have no sense of your health until suddenly you're almost dead, and then by the time you react to it, you are dead.
Well, that's good, so like it slows you down.
That's good.
Like this is very, like this isn't mushy about it at all.
So yeah, it goes into slow-mo, so you've got the time to sort of figure out how you're gonna get out of it.
Yeah, I feel like, which is good. Like, I think that's the big innovation of regenerative health, is that it means you can be at low health for much longer, which is much more tense. As opposed to, like, encouraging, you to be, like, really, like, defensive and, like...
I see.
Except that, like, sometimes it does the opposite, where you're constantly going into cover because, like, taking up a bunch of damage like a sponge and then going into cover for a bit.
Okay, I found the spot that they cannot hit me, and I am...
This is reminding me a little bit of the P&O 3 thing with missiles, of like the arcs being important. But, like I said, they're like, people like graphics, people like missiles.
Imagine like someone came into the graphics programmer's office and was like, hey, how many missiles can you shoot at once?
Oh, come on!
I appreciate that they're reading the lines out for us so we don't have to do it. I never really saw the attraction of voice acting until like I started like seeing it as an effort-saving mechanism.
Oh, it's that type of laser.
An anime laser.
Yeah.
Oh no! Come on.
Can you jump up and control that thing? Just like spend the rest of the game riding on its back. Do like a Ratatouille thing.
Oh god. I like the timers on all of these things. Like there's
Yeah.
a timer on the laser before it actually does serious damage. There's a timer on those before they explode.
Hey, this has all been happening kind of in one big level. I don't think they've unloaded anything. Can we just like hoof it out of here and go back home?
I'm not sure, but it's mostly been like a few arenas that it's basically thrown us into.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 3 rooms. But like, it looks like if you wanted to, you could just like walk all the way back to the start of the game from here.
They probably locked something off.
Probably.
I like that you go back.
Oh, quick time. We are in the right era for that. Yep.
Oh yeah. This actually feels very much like the. Okay, so I feel like that was satisfying because like I was killing the arm and I wasn't sure if that was like the right thing to do. And it's extremely rewarding you for.
Yeah.
I feel like the slow-mo mix of the hit scan guns is actually like kind of a little bit like
Oh, it is absolutely like
purpose
giving you more power.
No, I've just
Oh
been like,
God, I am doing so bad ammo-wise.
you're in slow-mo and firing, but like
There?
I don't have a sense of what you're firing at.
Okay,
necessarily.
yes. Well, I feel like I got a great idea.
Okay, that's good.
Like there's these. Norm has these glowing things.
Yeah, the glowing weak points.
Like I feel like you just want like if you're firing in slow motion, you should see the bullets moving out, like, you know, and doing something cool. Because it looks like you're just in slow motion, like holding a sparkler.
Oh God.
Nice. Yeah, they're
Really?
hitting.
I
They
feel like,
should be
yeah.
hitting slower.
I feel like
Okay.
it's doing cool stuff. Oh God. More bullets. Please, more bullets.
There.
Yes.
What does the square button mean right now?
I don't know. Take a second.
I guess when you're something we could kick. I was hoping you were gonna get to.
You get another QTE. Where's the damn?
I like that the QTE generally matched what you were trying to do
Yep.
in the cutscene.
Oh.
That's multiple bullets. Quite a few bullets.
Oh, nice! Yeah, so like being close to death and then being able to actually shoot a bunch of the.
Wow.
That is really good.
Love it. Oh. Fuck. Okay. So not good comment.
It's funny because this thing does the same thing Russian
Oh.
subway dogs does when
Oh.
you're about to die.
It's true.
Shit.
It's like the slow-mo so you can pull off the ridiculous move
I hope there's a.
and get back in. Hopefully there was a checkpoint.
I'm sure there was. A
Otherwise
checkpoint
I'm
when
gonna
I
have to
stood
remember
up.
how to play. Oh shit. Okay.
God, it's like
Bad news.
20-minute levels combined with you have 2 hit points, 3 something.
So they haven't learned that lesson from Piano 3. We're still dealing with that stuff.
Yep.
And of course now,
Hey,
I have the problem when I'm like tense, I'll push analog
Oh, wait.
sticks,
If
and
you
in
pick-
this case it does
Wait,
something.
wait. Don't fire anything yet. If you pick that up, oh wait, you're not full. Okay. I thought you should upgrade to 3.
Let me just get used to the controls right now.
Oh yeah, sure.
They're saying you can just use the turrets on the core.
Ah, okay.
However, shoot the barrel first so it doesn't like kill you.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember the controls still.
It would be
So yeah, kill that first.
Whoa, not like that.
Not like that.
Okay, so if I could suggest a tactical
clear,
adjustment.
That was not intentional. I don't even know how I did that.
I feel like I'd like to amend the cool guys don't look at explosions rule. They do if they're doing that.
Okay, one leg down.
An explosive barrel. How am I going to get rid of it? I know.
Oh, core. Shit.
So just hop on that turret.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that next time. This time I was so long.
No Tomorrow is letting us know that the big boy has a weak point on his back in the second phase. Most of these enemies appear to have weak points somewhere, usually on their back.
Oh yeah, that does some damage.
You know, yeah. Okay.
And now I'll do the wrong thing because I can't remember the buttons quite yet. Because this bit is so good. It's
Great.
so dumb.
I love how there's like you're under no threat during that. Like
Yeah,
it's
no, it is
clearly-
entirely.
It initiated its transformation. Most likely to connect to its generator and fire its large radius laser.
Okay, so I want to get behind it. Is what?
Yeah,
Yep.
is the recommendation.
Okay. Rocket boots. Hello. Oh, that's not behind it anymore.
And yeah, the cover will not protect you from these lasers.
Yeah. Oh,
Which is good. Like, I feel like that's good. It has guns that you have to use cover around and laser beams too.
let me try that one more time.
Yeah.
But it is rough coming in having not played a bunch right into.
He's a football player.
Of course.
Okay, so shoot the barrel.
This basically is like every Japanese stereotype of what an American game is.
Well, it's interesting because like this is roughly contemporary with Capcom's attempt at American-oriented games. Like I'm specifically thinking of Lost Planet, which is like a shooter but a less. Well, it's really interesting in one way, but like thematically it's deeply boring.
Oh, I've destroyed it. Oh, I guess I'm shooting it in the air with a shotgun.
Sure, why not?
So I guess I was. Oh, whoops! I keep on hitting one of the other buttons instead of cover.
Shotgun might not be the winning.
Yeah, no,
here.
I'm trying to switch. There's a lot going on in this game, especially if you have.
Personally, I think
played.
I could be doing more.
You're wrong. I know that they're doing a remaster of this, and I'm like, you can't really like throw more effects on this game.
Yeah.
Well, they could like color grade it.
More than they already are.
Honestly, I feel like I could use more than.
Oh.
I think they've got color grading was accessible in this era.
I do feel like there genuinely is a problem where they're not distinguishing from.
No. It's just they've got this AR thing going on. They could just like put highlights around things and say like, oh, that's your augmented reality cam.
Where is?
It's kind of cool they let you do that.
Okay, I can see the red thing on the back.
Argus back.
I like that it labels the things you're shooting at. That's actually
Yeah.
something I would like to see more games do with the weak points. No, what? How
Okay.
did I?
You probably hit circle.
I don't think I did in that case. No, it's you also do that if you click on the analog stick.
Huh.
Which honestly, I wish
What?
that was the dash. Because that would feel like that's I think what it is in Gravity Rush, which has
Yeah, you
the
can't.
same dash. Okay, you give it a go.
Yeah, someone mentions Bulletstorm. I'm thinking of that, and I'm thinking of Revengeance. I feel like both do the exact same like style of writing here, but they're doing it a lot better, which is to say they're a lot funnier. Whereas this is like sort of understanding that it needs to be funny, but not quite.
I can't tell if
Not
they
quite nailing it.
I can't think.
Oh, whoops.
I can't tell if they think they're over the top or not. Like, so far the one thing that has been so over the top that it like seems like leaning into it instead of just doing the thing
The
was
cigarette was.
the cigarette, shoving the bullet down the thing's arm. That was pretty great.
No, this is a specific Japanese action film and game tone.
Yeah.
Like Twin Snakes also is the Metal Gear that feels the most like this, that is not Revengeance. Which is directed by the director of Versus, which is a really good time travel zombie Yakuza film. Which has also a similar over-the-top comedic action tone.
The thing
So
is, like,
kick to open, then I can hold to grab. Okay.
you know, we're talking about like this is Japan trying to do an American game but not quite getting it, or maybe trying to parody an American game a bit.
I don't think it's not that it's
literally-
not getting it. I think it's just not funny enough.
I literally don't know how an American game would be different. Like this is just.
I just don't
like,
think the jokes are quite landing as
The
strongly
jokes,
as they
okay.
could. I think it should be funnier.
The
Like it's not
There's a
completely straight, but it's still a little too straight.
there's a level of humorous over-the-topness to the action that you wouldn't see in an American game. Also, he would not be a football player in an American game.
Oh.
Also, there'd only be one character with a gruff voice. Like, there's like, it's all weird little unwritten rules.
I see.
Oh,
that's good.
Damn it! No, it's. No, I can't.
Switch weapons.
Everyone fire on that core.
I like this has the same, like, kind of liquidy looking impacts that the lasers in Piano 3 had sometimes. Where they're using, like, I think a water splash, but, like, color grading it as,
Oh, interesting.
like, orange or blue.
Anti-armor pistol. Oh, by the way, did you notice the thing where your melee attacks are linked to the weapon you're holding?
Yes, but I'm not clear what that actually means.
Yeah. I mean, they're not giving us anything we can melee right
Unfortunately, there's just too much I need to keep track of.
now. Yeah.
It's really interesting, like, again, like, actually I think Bulletstorm is a good point of comparison, which also has too many things. Like, the entire gimmick of the game is you can do too many things. But, like, it definitely works really well there because, you know, the whole point is, like, you're like, oh, well, here's a giant checklist of things I can do. I'm going to try this one this time because I need to get points in order to buy more ammo.
Yeah, you've described that game to me before, and it sounds like it's sort of like, what if a shooter also had a list of stunts?
Yes, it's exactly that. And, like, you're required to do the stunts.
So it's sort of like borrowing from something like Tony Hawk.
Yeah, like, all the stunts are, like, things you do with a gun. Like, it's all,
Yeah.
like, different
But in
ways
terms of the way that progression works
Yes.
in Tony Hawk, of do stunts
It's extremely
to
like that.
get money to unlock more stuff you can do. Yay!
Yeah, this...
It's the one
They
cool thing.
basically repeated this in Revengeance. Like, there's a boss that works really similarly. No, I feel like these are a really good use of QTs. It feels really satisfying. They're triggered by you doing something cool, like, as a player, so, like, it doesn't feel like, you know, it's taking it from, like, it doesn't feel like it's undermining you.
And honestly, it's a nice break with
Yeah.
the amount of stuff going on.
Well, I feel like a big problem with QTs is that they don't feel like there's something in your control. Like, it makes it feel like, you know, here's something cool that the developer scripted. Almost dodged it. But if it's you did something and then it triggers a QT, that avoids a dramatic problem. Like,
Also, like, the movement felt natural to what you were doing. You're
Yeah,
twisting
exactly.
around the missiles, you're twisting around the stick.
yeah, I mean, I think that's a smaller part of it, but it's definitely also, like, does help.
Chat says QT eases punctuation work a lot better than overusing them. QT eases exclamation points.
Yeah, I would absolutely agree with that. Okay, what else can I shoot on this guy?
His head is red. So far. Oh, apparently a lot of things.
Back?
Oh, wait, I'm out of ammo. Fuck. Okay, so I need to find some ammo.
Or that anti-armor pistol, which
Sure.
is like a good thing to...
Sounds like something used against a giant robot.
I guess. Oh, it's like,
Whoa.
really a pistol?
Yeah, the anti-armor part sounds appropriate. The pistol part has me worried. God, the amount of...
Okay, yeah, assault rifle. That's something I want. I really don't know what.
The red thing on the back is still there.
Yeah, but
What's
it's
it
hard to
for?
actually. Oh,
Yeah.
heavy machine gun. Okay. Okay, so that's not
Okay,
doing
yeah,
anything.
that's not a thing. If you go into the quick time, sometimes I can... Okay,
Yeah.
there's something...
Okay, the head is a.
Oh, okay. Jesus.
Yeah, zooming away is... sliding away is pretty cool.
Oh no! Oh no! I know! I know! I know! I see him. I'm overheating.
Oh, apparently anti-armor pistol is the best weapon in the game.
Well, okay.
So the anti-armor part trumps the it's a pistol part.
It also seems like it might be like a Halo pistol. I can't. I'm stuck.
Come on.
Got stuck.
Oh.
This is like every single one of these is like a 10-minute fight ending with it turns on the big laser and... Okay, so that quick thing that went by explained one big question that I had, which is that the Russians took over a American space station and used it to nuke San Francisco. I'm like, why would you build something like that into your space station? Apparently, it's supposed to be microwave transmission of power.
Oh, okay.
So this is the oops
yeah.
from SimCity, but weaponized.
They used the exact same thing in the Resident Evil that I played this week.
Huh? That's surprising because it's like it's such an old. It feels like a really dated. How?
Apparently 3 guns being bunched together somewhere in the game was DLC.
Oh right, missiles. Oh, the drink boiling was the mic. I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why people dropped their drinks. I'm not sure why people were still alive on the Golden Gate Bridge when it collapsed from microwaves.
They needed to be there to see how cool the sea boiling was.
I'm not sure, but I think that the bridge didn't collapse from microwaves. I think it collapsed from a car blowing up. Okay, the anti-armor pistol is from the DLC.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm really curious what the anti-armor pistol does, because they give you 20 bullets, which implies each one is really good.
definitely having trouble hitting.
So Christine, on a scale of 1 to 10, how vanquished do you feel right now?
Feeling pretty vanquished.
Yeah.
I feel like I might be supposed to be doing the vanquishing though. Like I feel like that was the promise.
I mean, I suppose it was vague, kind of.
Well, that doesn't look good.
Oh, I'm sure it's fine. Oh, you're right. That wasn't that good.
I was like, it stood still for a while and looked like it was powering up, and then
Yeah,
that happened.
I'm so hot.
You going like right under its legs is incredibly cool, and like,
Oh, after he fires his chest laser, he cools down so you can get behind him. Yeah, this game kind of suffers from the thing is like, it is neat that they decided to put all the graphics in it, but by doing so,
It's a little bit.
yeah, I'm kind of starting to feel a little like car sick just from all the like flashing and movement.
like it's less possible to catch on to like subtle things that we're supposed to be catching on
Yeah.
to, like
Yeah.
when a cooldown cycle is, when there's a weapon charging up that you need to dodge. There's so many signals happening
Show
at
me your head.
once.
Oh wow. Half coordinated is okay. So you notice the thing where like the core doesn't come out until you've destroyed it, like either an arm or a leg, right?
Yeah.
According to Half Coordinated, the anti-armor pistol goes through almost everything, including cover and armor, which means that if you know where the core is, you can just start firing at it, even though it's inside the suit, and you can't target it.
Oh, that's good.
Really? I feel like that might not be good.
Half Coordinated, what do speedruns of this game look like?
I assume you just never stop sliding. So I need to get behind the thing. Ow, ow, ow.
I do love this bit. It is annoying that there's no checkpoint after
Yeah.
the transformation because
It initiated its transformation. Most likely to connect to its generator and fire its large radius laser.
Kind of wish there was less screen shake.
no, it's just like ridiculous amounts of juice.
If you destroy the head, you destroy its ability to do that.
Oh, what?
Oh, that's the thing that it did before it.
Okay, so. No, shotgun.
Oh, weird. I guess
I
it
guess it was
changes.
random?
Yeah.
I think the anti-armor pistol is a little further back.
No, it was there.
No, that was where it was.
Oh, huh. Is the thing on the bottom a shotgun or the anti-armor pistol?
It said shotgun.
Okay. No, okay.
Can someone hit chat?
The guns all look basically the same on your, select your item thing. Wait, you explode out of its arm.
Yes.
You don't jump off, you just explode
Yeah, you
out.
go in with it and then use the explosion to blow yourself out.
Maybe this is the kind of guy who would destroy a barrel explosives by punching it.
I think he 100% is. How many different weapons does this thing have? I feel like I keep on seeing a new attack every time you play through. Oh no, it's the exact same spot that you've died before because of trying to slide.
I know, but I'm gonna kill the head. Oh, oh, oh. Yes.
Nice.
It goes.
Nice.
Your head upload.
Yes.
Yeah.
Come out, jerk orb.
Oh.
Shit. Yeah, sometimes cover is not my friend.
Caitlin in chat is pointing out that the bullet ricochet, if you hit armor, is kind of tuned to sound like an arrow beep. To say like you did something wrong. Keen456 in chat is complimenting the banner. Oh god.
No, I thought it was supposed to stop. Okay. Yes.
So one thing that's a little bit weird here is that like, apparently the back is a good thing to target, but you kind of like, it keeps always facing toward you.
There's a specific time
Okay.
in chat it was mentioned that basically right after it does its big laser, it cools down, and during that we could
Yeah,
be
but
going
that was
through.
the thing.
That's not the
that
thing
was
that's
time.
weirding me out. What's weirding me out is that there's like 16 dudes fighting this guy, but he somehow knows to always stay facing you. Which is either a little bit weird or implies that thing's actually got a smarter brain than it looks like.
The clank of the grenades hitting the ground is pretty.
Oh god, I am out of ammo.
Oh no.
Like totally.
Oh yeah.
Just finishing off the shot. Just punch it. Just go punch it.
Please red thing. Please red thing. Or green thing.
Not what I was after, but it'll do.
Make it.
Oh no, 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 no.
It's fine. It's fine.
What are we even shooting on it now?
No.
Oh, there, the core.
I see it. I just don't know what to do about it. Okay.
Yeah, thanks for the technical stuff. That's actually very interesting.
Oh, okay. So I can shoot this again. Like the weak points. And they're slightly more difficult.
You can blow them up more.
They're not as easy to hit as they look.
I appreciate the meter being moved to the center of the screen.
Interestingly, the swapping weapons during reload makes you reload faster, because that's in some Metal Gears as well. I think it's a common sort of, if not work.
Fuck!
Oh.
Saul was
Another
pointing out there was.
turret?
Yeah.
Really?
one thing that's a little frustrating about like this very long level of checkpoints is like you can only go back and do the tutorial if you exit the level completely.
No.
No Tomorrow suggests if you deplete your health bar, it takes longer to recharge, so you actually want to jump out just before it times out.
I don't understand what that means.
It's
Sorry. Oh wait, heat, not health bar. I'm sorry. The overheating bar, like when you run out of yeah.
That felt like a
Hey,
little bit
friends.
of Piano 3 of the like you're doing a ridiculous like guitar slide while bending over backwards and shooting it in the head.
Yeah, this guy's doing like lots of like cool flips and like little like acrobatic feats. Like, are we certain that he was a football player or not a cheerleader? No Tomorrow in chat is suggesting that space football looks very different in the future.
It would be funny if this just ends with you going touchdown and it turns out this is just football. Also, microwaving cities is just part of future football.
Right.
Yeah, see, like they're definitely doing some color grading there.
Okay, yeah.
Like
Honestly, I just wish they were doing it all the time.
in the first room, there was like this kind of like
Like,
weird.
it'd be much more advanced with it, honestly.
Yeah.
In the first room, there was this kind of like cool, clammy feeling, like you were like surrounded by fluorescent lights.
Like in general, like they're doing a whole bunch of like cool art stuff. It's just legibility is not their priority. And then to get legibility, they're still trying to get legibility afterwards, so they're just having to do even more crazy effects on top of those effects. It's a very small hitbox on the head. It's basically the red bit. Nice!
Come on out.
It's out.
It's out.
It's out.
It's not out. Now it's out. I guess you have to shoot it. You have to keep it out. Unfortunate. Okay, so that's how it upgrades.
You could turn off the
Might be in the options, but I think this is from before the era where turning things like that off.
I feel like they wouldn't be as good without screen shake. Like, it's definitely too much, but...
I mean, I feel like I can't really look at this. Like, I'm probably told that from just quietly staring at my phone for a while.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
It's interesting how different things cause sickness, because I haven't had any sickness, but like I found when we did our Doom stream, I'd get sick super quickly.
The Doom stream is weird. I have
Meanwhile,
trouble.
you're spending time in VR all the time, so like...
That's why I'm doing VR. I don't understand this. I get sick looking at most 3D games on a screen. I get car sick watching I get really, really car sick at Super Mario Sunshine. I get sick at Ocarina of Time. And then I went into VR. I'm like, oh, this is perfectly fine. I think what's actually happening is like there's just something weird about me that like my brain has really, really bad problems with field of view that is a different angle from normal. Oh.
Oh, was that?
That
Oh
was
my
it.
god!
Whoa.
Whoa!
Kind of cool. Confirmed Fernley's KIA 20.
Death point deduction.
Touchdown!
Ooh.
7 points.
Objective complete. Well done.
Your score is negative 450.
No time for pissing in the wind. Let's go.
Gladly.
I've opened the main gate.
Bravo. Advance through the gate. Keep it closed until reinforcements.
First I thought he was just congratulating her. Bravo, you opened the gate.
Just always. Yeah, the cutscenes seem kind of surprised when you slide into them, which is weird, because why wouldn't you slide everywhere?
Yeah.
Can we adapt that teleportation system to get around the colony?
We're still working on that at DARPA.
And you haven't tried it on humans yet?
No. But when we did try it out, we had a rat literally had its head.
That's a
shoved
little
up
bit of a
its ass.
Bulletstorm joke.
Figures that's the best you could do.
Hey, it'll be at least 3 more years before we can get a human.
I don't really... I don't really think we need...
That was a bad joke toned into a good joke.
I actually kind of appreciate that they were like specifically calling out why can the enemies use this but not us.
Boost machine gun.
This will come in handy.
Can I... Okay, so I can pick which ones I'm replacing it with.
Okay, how do you do that?
You pick what weapon you want equipped, and then you do it.
Okay.
And if it's something you already have equipped, it'll upgrade it.
This is gonna be
But if it's
fun.
something you don't have equipped, it'll replace.
Could I have a go? Because I want to get better at this, and I'm worried
Yes.
that I won't if...
Sure.
What's
I
the
end
name of boost machine gun and the other machine guns?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Fair enough.
Am I grabbing this?
Right now I have a boost machine gun, which was a new thing I found. So.
Okay. God, we're still in the first level.
Oh, but you're on a different mission, which I think means you might be able to...
We're at least past the checkpoint.
I believe we're actually in the same mission.
It's just, well...
Like it was a whatever it's system. No, we're in the same act.
Yeah. But it might be that if you quit and come back out, you're like... You return to the
Remember what the
mission.
buttons are again. Please excuse my poor play.
That's pretty cool looking.
Yeah, this is...
What happens if you jump in the canal?
I feel like you can probably guess.
Look, I really
I'm
like that
pretty sure
appears-
the answer is you don't swim.
That was a really good mission in Mirror's Edge, okay?
Wait, when did you get there?
No, that's the friend area.
Teleport, remember?
Teleport, remember?
Okay, so
So if you notice that, like, every time we get graded on a mission, it notes how many hand gloss...
How did you do that? That's so cool.
That was pretty cool.
that actually was intentional.
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
holding down aim.
Okay.
I hit flip. Sorry. I'm in cover, hit flip over, go into aim.
God, that
And
is
then-
cool as hell.
So the rule is just literally the slowdown occurs anytime you aim while doing something cool.
Yes. And that is amazing. That is like absolutely the right choice for this game. Possibly for all games.
I enjoy how much they let your friendly units get between you and the camera.
Hey, Robert Burns, can you pick me up some space
Whoa,
lozenges?
what did I... I'm trying to just get into cover. Oh, no, that's not cover.
That's not cover.
Nothing's cover.
That's just the death wall.
So what you call a uncover shooter?
It definitely has the thing that, like, you really do want to be boosting way ahead, and it does not seem to be a good idea to do that, at least in these early levels.
You want to as in it's fun, not
Yeah.
you want to as in it's good.
I appreciate that we were extremely getting P&O 3 music all the way through. You just can't hear it because the gun's louder.
Yeah, that is an unfortunate side effect. If you do a boost melee, you can slow-mo during the recoil.
Mouse to shoot.
People are suggesting boost between cover and slow-mo while boosting. Yeah, I guess there's no...
Garglestone in chat says, if there's anything I remember about playing this game, it will punish you for not playing conservatively, and we were mad about that.
I think its definition of conservative is pretty liberal for a cover shooter, though.
Yeah, just that racing around feels so good. You want to do it
Yeah.
constantly, and you really shouldn't.
Like,
There's
I think
a
that,
rhythm to
yeah.
it, and if you...
I think
Okay.
honestly, like, that might be a big thing about, you know, like, the traditional cover shooter making you so big and heavy is that, like, it puts you in a mindset of,
Yeah.
well, I can't move very quickly, so I better, like, so I have to be in cover. Or is this just,
You're
I'm trying to
not
figure out
covered.
where the... Yeah.
yeah,
There we
extremely
go.
line of
I
sight.
wanted to get out of one line of sight so I could kill the things in the other.
Oh, that's rough.
Like, it's definitely, maybe try grenade?
I've got to
Or just let him do that. Got him.
got to have shot him.
Nice.
It's interesting how there's like a lot of friendlies, but a small number of them are
Okay, I can
named.
do that too. Anyone else?
I think at some point you saw Burns die.
I'm okay with that.
He's
One
a
less
tough guy.
gruff voice is fine.
I'm saying if that happens. Oh, wow. Melee only depletes your energy if you hit an enemy. Which
That's,
also means that you can test
That's
melee.
silly, but also good.
It's good. But it also means that you can test the melee as much as you want because... Ravane,
So if you hit that guy with a grenade,
Ravane Crawford says
Just
if
like
Burns
triangle.
dies, another takes their place, and I can't tell if that's a joke or not.
guess it's not that easy to hit with them.
I'm throwing them
Yeah,
over him.
yeah.
These two.
Well, there's no aiming, so it's kind of...
Yeah.
I don't think yet we've...
Oh, okay.
Huh.
I thought that that was still cover.
I
I've
think
learned-
those beams blast through cover.
Yeah. Whoa.
I just remember there's a sniper rifle.
Kind of cool. Why does it zoom in every time you fire that thing?
Because it's a sniper rifle?
Yeah.
No, but like when you fire, it zooms in further.
Oh.
Like, is there like another button for zoom in further before you shoot it?
It's just...
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'll give them this. They actually do capture the feeling of you have like 20 people fighting one giant robot. That's sort of
I
cool.
don't know if it does, because
Really?
it's very obvious that no one else is contributing.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
I feel
all
like
show.
a lot of these squad cover shooters actually did do a better job at, like...
Really? Okay.
Like, it's still often kind of fake, but... In this, I don't even think there's a pretense that anyone's doing anything.
I see.
Like, they're never distracted by the enemy. Like they're never distracted by your squad mates.
I see. It seemed like that robot there was distracted by squad mates, but the one before it was definitely not.
I don't
Oh,
think
good.
so.
They signaled.
Actually, it would be really weird if the robots didn't distract your squad mates, since cigarettes do.
Well,
I am hoping that after this mission we actually get some stuff where we're not with a big squad.
yeah.
I feel like this is very much the PNO3 mistake of like put it in a big like
Yeah.
firefight
Yeah.
to have an exciting start, but it's actually like no, I want to get
Yeah.
my head around this game, and
Yeah.
instead,
Yeah, and I mean, like, that was the thing that Halo did, is you start with a bunch of squad mates and then you go on solo.
I think the things that Halo was much more constrained while doing that.
It was, and it was much quicker about it. Like, that bit is not that long.
Yeah.
And not just because it's easier as a game.
Burns. He's trying to do this. I know that. You want me to sacrifice an entire week to help 3 men? No, me do it. Just keep your eyes off my ass. Get out of the way.
That was kind of cool.
I guess if I'd used that in an earlier bit, I could have dumped them on people. That's just so.
I mean, you can drop it on those guys.
Yeah, there's so many squad mates in this game, like compared to. I feel like it's more than Halo. It's been a long time since I
I
played that.
think it's as many as were in Halo, they just died immediately.
I wonder.
But it's also been a long time since I
Yeah.
played that.
I wonder if you could have shot the thing to make the barrels fall, and then shot the barrels as they were falling using slow-mo.
Probably.
I feel like the thing is, like, this game wouldn't look different in HD. Like, it honestly, like, looks now like it could be a game from this generation.
Yeah.
Just the art direction is a little bit busier than it would be because, like, they're clearly drunk with power off
Yeah.
off the resolution.
I'm gonna be honest, I can't always tell the difference between the PS3 generation and the PS4 generation.
I think it really depends on, like, which game you're talking about.
Sure.
Like, there are definitely some.
This is definitely a lot for the PS3 generation as far as I can tell.
Yeah, like, there's some games from this from the PS3 generation that, like, look like I would not necessarily be able to guess whether this is a PS3 or PS4 game, whereas there's definitely a bunch that look closer to a PS3 game. Okay, so that was cool, but I'm not sure it was a good idea.
He was close. Closest for punching.
Like, I'm thinking about, like...
It has the names of the guys I need to save. I just noticed.
Heavy contrasting, shadowing, being blown out is a hallmark of this generation. Yeah, I can see that. I do feel like it is, like, primarily an art direction decision.
Yeah,
You
no.
can get one of those things on eBay.
I know, it's just funny, I'm thinking to myself, like, the last, like...
Okay, there's one guy.
Have some juice.
Oh, that's what that means.
Go die.
Means you should give him a nice juice box.
So the last...
You've earned a trophy.
The last PS4 game I played that, like, seemed to actually care about graphics at all was Control. But the only reason that was, like that had severe frame rate problems, but as far as I can tell, the only reason why is because they really, really wanted, like, the mopped floors to look shiny.
Like, Death Stranding is very clearly a PS4 game.
Oh, yeah.
Death Stranding looks good, honestly.
Also
Death
a game.
Stranding also looks very expensive.
Yeah. It's also though it has art direction that feels a lot like there's a lot of very smart choices about like signaling stuff to make
Oh yeah.
things clearer. I also just think I can't remember the name of the designer on like the Metal Gears and Death Stranding, the mechanical designer.
Oh yeah.
But that mechanical designer I feel has a better sense of things than.
I would definitely agree. Although I do think I don't know, whoever did like mechanical design for like Revengeance is a lot stronger than this.
I feel like
I'm not sure if it's the same or not. Like, 'cause I
would
feel
not
like
be
I could see a
surprised if
lineage.
I would not be surprised if it's the same person because I can see some of the same notes in there, even if it's a better. Oh shh!
Definitely.
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Run! 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 Shoot while running. Shoot while. No, wait, that doesn't work. Oh, there, that works.
See, that's cool.
You were out of.
That's extremely cool. I would recommend not using the sniper rifle.
You're out of.
I'm trying to. Damn it! I was locked. I was trying to get out of that situation and I couldn't melee because of stuff and I couldn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting the hang of it.
Yeah, Lost Planet is definitely one that I really.
I can't remember if Yoji Shinkawa is the mechanical designer or not.
I believe so.
I know he's the character designer on Metal Gears.
Oh.
But I can't remember if he's also the mechanical designer.
Enemy transport ship nearing your position.
Yeah, I feel like this designer doesn't quite know when to pull back on the design. So like they're good, but like they'd probably be better with like
Yeah, well I feel like
40% less little details on them. And like little like needless swoopy angles.
Well, I feel like Revengeance was better about like knowing where to like draw your eye.
It was, but it still like felt worse than most Metal Gears, I thought, in terms of not in terms of drawing your eye, but in terms of just the mechanical designs looking
You
good.
have to turn it off by hand.
Oh. What? Why?
It's a computer.
No.
Otherwise, you could snipe it.
You can't just shoot the computer.
You know, I think that shock treatment actually fixed my back problems.
Bet you can get one of those things on
Okay,
eBay.
somebody's confirming he is the mechanical designer.
Okay. Yes, Lost Planet was from that era where Capcom suddenly, like, in a panic, realized that they weren't making games that appealed to Americans, which I think is weird and incorrect, but that's clearly what they believed. And it has no idea what it wants to be at all. There's mechs in it. It's like partially it's a shooter. There's like a mechanic where you kill any, like you're constantly on a timer where like if you run out of body heat you'll die, so you have to steal it from your enemies. That's the part I like about it. The robot stuff sucks. Oh, it has grappling hooks for some reason. It just has way too many things, and only one of them's good, and that's not the one they leaned into for the sequel, so bummer.
It's Robert Kennedy. I think Lost Planet was also like, at the time it was considered. I think it was like a 360 exclusive or something.
I'm not sure if it was exclusive, but it was on 360.
I think it was a big deal at first that it was a Capcom making a game for the Xbox.
Yeah. It was on PC, and that's how I played it. We're gonna stream it at some point, because I keep hollering about how I think that system was cool.
Is it on the list? We need to revise the
it's on
list.
the
We have a
list.
bunch of things we've talked about putting on the list.
It's been like, I've been banging that gong for a while.
Yeah.
Like, I mentioned this when we first started.
So something that I really like about Death Stranding, which I don't remember if this is something it had inherited from Horizon Zero Dawn or not, is that like the world is like in a very narrow range of colors. Like everything is grays and browns and stuff, but then the AR layer on top of it is very bright and very high saturation.
Yeah.
So like everything that's important pops out incredibly, because like you have a really clear visual distinction between interface and game world.
This could definitely use that.
That's like extremely the case playing on an HDR TV because go up, pumped up into the range that you can't normally.
Yeah,
get.
it's definitely frustrating that like the UI here is green, but also the world is green hued. Like they've got that tinting on everything.
Yeah. That combined
Also,
with them
What's
wanting
going on with
to.
your character color here? Yeah, too many character colors.
But the thing with like, they want red to be standout, shoot this, but also there are red items in the environment that you're not supposed to shoot.
I don't think there's many, but like, I feel like I wish they were doing something stronger.
Oh, hey, can we just look at the sky for a moment the next time you take cover?
Oh wow.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Nice.
Is that melee?
Yeah, the problem is as soon as you're done,
Oh.
you have no melee left.
Oh.
This is the exact place and way that I died.
Yeah, that's frustrating.
Because it's on the same thing as your boost.
Aw, man.
Quote, Capcom thought the West would like a Roman Empire combat game, so made Shadow of Rome. Is that good? That actually sounds kind of cool.
Enemy transport ship nearing your position.
This was also from the era that they did that gritty Bionic Commando, so I'm guessing the answer is no.
Is that the one where your wife lives on through this arm?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you have an arm wife. Which I think is also a station on the Boston Metro system.
I was going to make the joke, I love
The
Days
end point of the rhyme.
I was going to make the joke, oh, I love Days of Midori, but I don't think I could possibly...
I was just going to bring that up, and then I decided it was a bad idea.
Yeah, it's not a good idea, even as a joke, to let people think you like Days of Midori.
I have no idea what you're talking about, and I can't wait until we move on from this part of the conversation.
Good news, it's over.
I'm really not
Upgrade,
thrilled
upgrade.
about... Yeah, I'm more worried about those barrels that I'm, like, camping on top of.
I'm trying to figure out, like, there's definitely certain things change the color of your armor lights, but I haven't figured out if there's any, like, useful... Oh, okay. I think it might be when you're being hit.
I think so, but it's, like, I'm not sure this is very clear. It's frustrating because I'm being really harsh on this, but I also am, like, having fun.
I feel like if you... Okay, so assuming that you've got good control in the PC version, I feel like sliding while, like, kind of circle strafing an enemy would be just an incredible feeling.
The controls aren't bad on this, they're just complicated. They're just the type of thing where you're going to need to learn a lot.
Okay, I'm going to be difficult again. It's a twin-stick shooter. There are no twin-stick shooters with good controls by definition. Okay, I'm done.
I feel like that is wrong.
Yeah, I don't agree. I think it's a good standard.
It's a good standard so long as you're not needing to do very precise micro
I don't
movements.
like the thing where you are constantly hitting two trigger buttons on the same side. That feels wrong. That feels like a rule that I would try very hard to avoid.
Wait, do you have that problem in Control Mode B, though?
Huh? Wait, what happened there?
Yes, you do, because
I see.
those just get swapped
It
with
just
each other.
swaps which is which.
I have no idea how you aim precisely with sticks.
Small deliberate movements.
You can't make small deliberate movements because the sticks just go boom. There's a dead zone.
No, there isn't.
There's not?
No? There's no dead zone. This is like way more precise than a GameCube controller.
The gate is open. There should be an elevator on the other side.
I mean, I don't know if I'd say they're good shooters on the GameCube. I'm comparing to keyboard and mouse.
Okay, yes, technically there is a very, very small dead zone, but it's
Okay.
because, you know, that's how. Okay. Hey, could you, like, get out of my way, please?
It's like, I don't feel like that happened a lot in Halo.
No, that never happened. I feel confident of that. Oh God!
Oh no! We all saw that at once.
I mean, I saw it, but it didn't mean I could do anything about it.
That did occasionally happen in Halo, except you can kill your teammates in Halo. I know because I
See,
killed
problem
all of
solved.
them.
Okay, yeah.
That solves the problem.
Yeah, to be fair, I've only played the first. I haven't played, like, oh, what was the one that's, like, you're playing with the entire squad all the time?
I've only played that multiplayer at a LAN party with a whole bunch of Xboxes that Ben Rivers set up once.
I really want to play the re-release of Reach, actually. That just came out. And everyone's been hollering about that. No,
Hey.
no, I don't want to be your friend. I do not want
Can
to
you
be
go
your
down those stairs? What's down there?
Where we came from.
Oh.
Generally, that whole lower
I
level.
feel like
is
you
below here.
like to explore in the, like you keep trying to explore in games like this that in a way that is not conducive to being alive. What's happened? What's down there? Certain death. Same thing as every other direction except for the critical one.
Exploring is interesting. Being alive is not interesting.
Hey, could you?
Now we know where your priorities are.
This might be why you keep dying. Hey, wait.
I really like the overheat thing in this because it's very clear. It makes a noise. It has a
Okay.
visual. Pick it up. We need more
it's
color.
the Mani
amp.
Mani statue. You're supposed to destroy it.
Cool.
I guess that's some sort of collectible, probably for a trophy.
Wow, that was really only 23 minutes? Felt like more.
Your score just keeps going down and down.
We can go lower.
Oh, we're above 0.
We did it. We got a positive number.
What does that tattoo say?
You two, stay here. Yes, sir. Will you die? Come on, we're moving.
Somebody like snippet or clip like the shot of his arm. Do not overload. Wait, did
Guess-
you just abandon your men?
I think so.
Oh. No?
This song is
Sure, hell yeah.
pretty fun.
Should swap
but I
out
should-
the
yeah.
sniper. Or shotgun.
Shotgun because I really like sniper rifles and I hope eventually it'll be useful. I'm not used to R1 being swap weapons.
Come in handy.
Yeah. I feel like this just really underscores like how standardized controls are these days. Like we've really
Yeah.
hit on a bunch of,
That's sort
and
of
even
cool.
like during this era.
Yeah, I keep on being. I don't know why this is just constantly rumbling.
Because there's a ship going overhead.
Okay. Death Stranding's
This is weird.
get
I
into
feel
a
like
car
something's supposed to
button
be
is
happening
not the
here.
standard get into a car button,
I
which
think
we
it's-
have a standard get into a car button now.
If you look behind you, I think there might be a spaceship collision, like crash happening. Is there a trick to this disco?
It's just weird because there's usually like a story bit once you start a mission. Like I'm surprised he wasn't like, we need to get to the end of the hangar.
There's just something about you take the elevator now, you guys stay here,
Yeah.
but you'll die.
Like, don't get me wrong, I don't think we're missing anything for not having an unnecessary story bit telling us why we're going to the end of this platform. I'm just a little surprised.
This gun is so strange. I can't tell if there's a gimmick to it or if it's just it hits things
It's a
and then it
boomerang?
comes back and hits them again. Because that
I
looks
don't
cool.
know, but it's pretty funny.
Yep.
I really like looking off into the distance
Oh.
and seeing the.
You can guide the rebounds? What?
What?
it actually hits again wherever you're targeting.
Oh.
Hey, can you just like move the camera to see back the way we came? I just wanna. Yeah, that's cool. Sorry.
Yeah, no, there's some good skyboxes we never
Yep.
get a chance to get a good look at in this.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. Like, having just setting your thing in an O'Neill cylinder is a really good way to just like, you can do whatever with a skybox because it's a cylinder.
It's conflict with these guys.
That was actually like a really big bummer in Mass Effect, where like the big hub area is technically inside.
Ooh, little.
It's an O'Neill cylinder, right? I'm not.
Did you just see what happened?
That was really cool.
A little spider robot came out and became a barrier.
I was shooting you.
It's gonna take a while to get used to that.
One thing that like, oh, that's cool.
Remember, he's not a friend. He's
I
an
want
enemy
him to
friend.
Be a friend. Yeah.
But spiders are friends.
That's great.
Finally,
One
a
thing
game
they-
that turns the low cover against you.
One thing that the fact you're in like one of these tube things offers is the possibility for like at some point you go to the center and there's no gravity. Although I don't know how you'd fit that into a cover shooter.
I guess the big problem with like, doing it in a game with this perspective is no one ever looks up, and looking up is what's cool about like a cylindrical space colony.
You'd think there would be ways that they could trick you into looking up, like
It's pretty hard to trick you into looking up.
so like in,
Actually, yeah. So that was the one thing I was really impressed by in level design at Disneyland when I was there last week. They're really good at tricking you into looking up. There's a lot of times where like they'll sink you very low, so like it just feels natural to look up, or like make you feel like you're going below the ground.
Like in a ride?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is like, I don't know like how you replicate that in the video game, but it definitely like, I don't know, I feel like people are even less inclined to look up in real life because, neck.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like it's not comfortable.
One thing
you can do is sound, which doesn't.
Yeah.
I think we're starting to get some headphones that do up and down directional sound. I don't know how well they work.
Interesting. But also,
And
like,
apparently
I never
there's going to be
assume-
better sound processing in general in the. Oh, that's nice. I just noticed
Oh,
something.
like their thing where they're saying like you can use ray tracing for audio.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, I don't know.
It is weird to see something that was being worked on in the 90s finally start to get worked on again.
I'm only sketchy about that stuff because I've been surveying a lot of it because I've been doing VR stuff, and a lot of it doesn't.
Just yells "get out of the way" every time you're aiming.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That's funny, but I like that they don't actually respond at all.
Oh, they duck.
Oh.
That's good.
I feel like a
That's
neat
legitimately
mechanic
cool.
in this kind of environment would be if you had enemies or characters with strong enough jetpacks that you could launch from the other side or from farther around the curve.
Oh yeah, that would be a really good.
That would require
Probably
a
pretty
slightly-
hard to wrap your head around in a really good
Oh,
way.
cutscene.
Yeah, here we go.
This guy's a bad boss. Oof.
I think that moving around the.
That is a great way to climb a
yes.
ladder.
That's good.
Sam is the only person who knows how to climb a ladder in a video game.
Oh,
That's
not
one
one
of
of
your
ours.
I feel like the thing of like jumping around the curve would require a slightly smaller tube in this one, but this is a video game, so you can do that.
I'm suddenly like, I was sniping well, suddenly I'm like, sniping?
You're empty.
You're not
Oh.
sniping. You're not gonna snipe anymore.
No more sniping.
Sad.
You do have grenades.
Your sniping days are over. Why? Something I noticed in Death Stranding was that the sky in Death Stranding is frequently fantastic because they've got good weather simulation. There's also like weird stuff up there, like the reverse
yeah.
rainbows.
Oh yeah.
But like the game actually tries to make you look down. Like the camera is biased toward looking at Sam's butt.
Sometimes if you look up, there's just a crab floating by.
I feel like though it also just reveals a lot of vistas where you end up seeing the sky.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if also you're just more inclined to think about verticality in a game where there's like a lot of cliffs that you're climbing.
Yeah.
We're all this stuff. This is a barrier. all these big walls are there to make you stop thinking about. You can't go there. Whereas
That makes sense.
Still got one out there. Just shut that thing. We can still help it.
oh, he's weak to the puppy dog eyes.
Oh man.
Oh,
Mendez.
This is a bad idea. You're probably gonna lose someone trying to get Mendez back.
Mendez. You're out of ammo.
great.
You're not out of ammo.
Oh, okay.
Swap? Oh, no, you're not. Sorry.
We won't get Mendez back, but the story of us trying to rescue him will get more people to enlist, so it balances out.
Look at this guy trying to flank us.
Okay, so maybe this is me just being either confused or not knowing shooter mechanics, but like, I feel like the gun being red ought to mean...
No, that's wrong.
the
That's
gun-
just wrong.
Yeah, the gun being red ought to mean it's out of ammo.
They goofed.
Not just me, though.
Oh. Oh.
No.
Cutscene, oh, okay. The cinematics in this feel really disconnected from the action.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just that there's the pause there, but the, like, everyone's in a different place.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like they're congruent insofar as, like, they don't ever show, like, people, like, they don't show people fighting in ways that are, like, not the gameplay mechanics, which is, like, often a big
Yeah.
problem, like, where, like, someone does something way
that's
cooler in a
super annoying,
cutscene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, both this and Piano 3, like, a lot of times there's, like, cutscenes that seem like they're like, this is, like, the concept art for these attacks. Like, these cool, like, oh, come on.
Mendez, no!
Friggin' Mendez.
Burns! Take the squad down the low road. I'll leave you to hold your hand. Drag your sorry ass into
Like, they're still not jokes, but they're at least, like, successfully doing banter.
I love that he walked out of cover to
Yeah.
deliver all those lines.
Yeah.
That's how you know he's cool.
Oof. Half Coordinated is noting that just the mere act of using red versus green to denote two
Oh.
states is an accessibility meta to start with.
I'm pinned down by a fixed turret up here. After I was fired, but I need one of you to get rid of the damn.
I wish I had my sniper rifle still.
Get out of the way!
Have you considered yelling, get out of the way?
Yeah, I've got an alternate thing. Instead of me taking those out, you get out of the way.
Is he drawing fire by insulting it?
Maybe.
Oh, wow. Kusi says, Inversion had zero gravity sections where you pretty much floated between pieces of cover.
Oh.
Which both sounds cool and fits really well with this game's idiom of like move quickly between cover points instead of running.
Sniper rifle!
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be neat if leaving cover quickly caused that to be flung away from you. At the
You
same
have
time.
no ammo
That's
for
good.
anything right now. You're gonna have to grab that sniper rifle. You have literally no ammo at all.
Got a grenade.
Miguel, you have none.
Oh, now you have 10 bullets.
Look at you all born again hard. Hope you can keep it up. Not your turn, Burns.
What does that mean?
I feel like the meaning was conveyed quite clearly.
Doesn't he have command authority in this mission?
It just didn't seem very ambiguous.
Ada Adorable says it would be cool to set a shooter in a 3D space where you could just walk freely on walls.
You can pay me back later.
I wonder if he's gonna pay him back later. Like, you think there's gonna be a bit where, like, Sam thinks he's okay, but then suddenly, Burns shoots a guy that he didn't even realize was there, and he goes, now we're even.
Oh, my sniper rifle did get upgraded even though I was using it.
I think he meant like they'll be like out at a diner and Burns will
You
come
got
to the
something
tip.
that was just like an upgrade special, rather than picking up another sniper rifle. I think that's
Oh,
how
okay.
that works, yeah.
Hey, can you take over that emplacement?
Clear.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, there's also an assault rifle there.
Still screwing around down here. Out the top is
Ugh.
clean and clear.
Tough son of a bitch.
I feel like getting down to 10 bullets was not an intentional thing, but was... Oh, I wonder if there's a fight here. So, like, since both you and the enemies use cover...
Wait,
They like-
ambush? Where?
You've got a radar.
Oh, I do!
There's just a
Yeah,
lot
it
on
hasn't
this...
really been useful.
There's just a lot on this screen.
This might not be the appropriate weapon for this fight.
Might be.
Oh, shoot the red thing!
Shoot
the red thing!
Shoot the driver.
No, shoot the red thing!
Yeah, if there's a rule in this game, it's shoot the red thing.
Also, shoot the back everything.
I like that the bosses seem to have lots of bits that
Yeah.
can be damaged that change their behavior.
Yeah, that's good.
I think, like, at least the first one was following the pattern of, like, there's a bunch of things you can shoot to make it weak, and also if you shoot those things, it'll take away one of their attack verbs, which is,
Yeah.
like, a really good...
Well, so something that was being pointed out was that there was no specific benefit to destroying the arms and legs. You could have beaten it without hitting them once.
No, you have to, because you have to hit something.
Yeah, you had to
You
hit
have to
something
kill a part in order to make it weak.
Well, you had to kill a part in order to make it expose the chest, but I think the back was exposed all the time.
No, the back is just another part that you can kill. I think you should not be on that.
By the way, this is really minor, but something that's really cool that they must have tuned is like, there's like a really complicated thing.
Oh.
Yeah, right there. The contrast is set up such that if you look down the center of the tube, it's just like glaring white, but whenever you do something that like makes the contrast change, like go into slow-mo mode, suddenly you can see like all the way down the tube. That's cool.
Oh, whoa! Hello!
Hey, remember that guy?
Good morning.
Roll, roll, roll.
What's the roll?
Dodge.
Oh, right. I forgot that was a thing. Shit.
Miguel, would you like a small piece of feedback?
What?
Remember to let go before you run out of heat sink rather than letting it discharge all the way.
I'll try my best. There's a lot going on.
Oh,
There's a
hey,
lot
your
going
allies are
on.
actually doing something for once.
Oh, I see what's coming.
They're helping.
Cool.
Oh, whoops. Whoa, I did not mean to try to melee that.
Although maybe it's
I
a
don't
good idea.
Mm,
The melee is really powerful.
God, I love the sliding on the knees.
Yeah. Oh.
Such a...
Oh. Have a go. It's a fun one.
Sure.
So the thing I thought they were setting up at the end of the last level was like, you are, you're attacking a group of enemies who are defending a position with a lot of cover, and then as soon as you defeat them and move in, a bunch of enemies come in from the back, and suddenly you are defending the position that you were previously attacking.
Ada's mentioning that one reason to rescue people is that they give you ammo and weapons.
Yeah, that's true.
That maybe explains why like it seemed like, huh, we ran out of ammo, but the game seems to think you'll never run out of ammo.
Well, that didn't go well.
But you're doing some of those like crazy flip stuff, just like this. Some of that PNO3 animation system in there, but it's happening so fast with so many other things going on, you don't even notice that you're like back flipping out of a like, yeah. There was a leg spin in there somewhere.
Yeah, this is like the Gears of War's type move,
Yeah.
where it's like really clunky, heavy, and like doesn't push you that far.
So when I was doing the tutorial, I thought it was like, oh, this is kind of PNO3 like, where there was the dodge button, which is one, move a bit this way, and then there was the dash, which is move a lot that way. But the fact you can use the dodge while you're overheated is...
What? What? Okay, so we just learned something about what is cover and what is not cover.
That is whatever the opposite of taking out the trash is.
Or in other words, dumpsters, not bulletproof.
Tough son of a bitch.
You haven't tried using the EMP grenades.
I'm not sure what's...
Are they the red ones?
I have no idea, and I don't know.
What is with the coloring on those?
Red
Okay,
is you've
yeah.
got it selected. So you've had the EMP grenade selected for a while. I'm guessing the EMP grenades...
Ah,
yeah.
they do stunning on robots. Got it.
Right.
Oh, that is useful.
Yeah, aside from that bar for your heat, that bottom right corner is really nice.
I really don't like the thing of we're going to have a cool animation for messages coming in so you can't tell what it says. For messages.
Remember, they heard the people like graphics. Oh, it does it. It's a huge area of effect.
Yeah, that's really big.
Quick, hide behind the dumpster.
Half Coordinated is mentioning that the animations themselves have a lot of motion blur built into them, which may very well have
Oh, huh.
it's running at 30 FPS.
I guess that's how they pulled this off on a PS3.
Yeah, I think that's probably going to be the biggest change with the remaster is 60 FPS. Which, given the speed of the action in this, would actually be pretty helpful.
One thing Half Coordinated points out is that you've got iframes during the dodge, but you have fewer iframes if you dodge during an overheat event than if you just dodge at normal times.
Oh, interesting.
So there's lots of incentives to not hit overheat.
That's kind of why it's the biggest bar in the game.
Yeah.
Because managing it is important.
It's the biggest bar, and they put a copy of it in the center when it's relevant.
They?
Yeah, there's a.
Oh yeah, right, the pie chart. Yeah.
Oh, that's showing that. I
Yeah.
didn't realize. I didn't know what the pie chart was.
Yeah, it's important.
It's weird, this game, like, there's actually a lot of
Oh
thought
yeah, right, grenades.
given to feedback. The problem is that it's all trumped by the fact that they also just want everything to be as showy as possible.
I like that all the different robot bosses.
Honestly, I'm shocked to hear that this is running at 30 FPS. It does not feel like it at all.
Yeah, no, it's...
Like, I did not realize.
This is a bigger pain than I thought it'd be.
I've got three victory APCs heading for you.
It definitely seems to be a very steady, like...
Yeah.
Your DARPA railguns are a piece of work, let me tell you.
Sam, don't worry. We're equipping you with a new TLA. Damn, a TLA, huh? Can't believe what those boys will cook up next.
Someone blow that thing up.
Sam, remember the high explosives
The what?
equipped in
No,
the suit?
TLA. 3-letter
Coming
acronym.
right up. Fire in the hole.
Oh, by the way, I was just carrying a bomb on me the entire time.
It's telling.
You're safe
Okay.
to detonate now.
Oh.
I like the idea that nobody told Sam that they were just like covering his body in explosives.
We're still in Act 1. Hell yeah.
So I hear you like fighting vehicles.
Maybe this is gonna.
Just one of you.
Oh, it's one of our vehicles.
One of our APCs.
Par for the course.
Driving minigame?
Ugh. I was hoping they'd let you like ride on the back of the thing while shooting stuff.
Nope, you can use it as cover.
No, sliding mini game.
Oh, they're proud of their shadows.
Enemies ahead.
They won't be for long.
Relax. We take them on here, and we risk the structural integrity of the tunnel.
Dark eggheads.
Oh, an LFE gun to complement your APC.
Oh, that's not a life gun.
Yeah, I thought that as well for a second.
This will come in handy.
Get out of the way. Approach that thing.
Well, what if I want to approach it?
That thing's running the show.
That thing is called a jellyfish. It's an area superiority guided
Come on.
mobile explosive, easily capable of destroying a light bunker.
Don't even think
Whoa.
about getting close to that thing. It'll take us all out.
What about the tunnel?
I don't know. You got any better ideas?
Out of the way!
Our electric systems were damaged in that last burn. We could really use some fire support. Over.
Mike 7 is taking fire. Cover them. Mike 7-2, what is your status? Do you copy?
Roger, Bravo 6 actual. We're at half armor and our gunner's seriously injured. Another hit and we're done.
They're swarming above us.
Above.
We need to take down the jellyfish first.
Maybe not.
Nope.
Maybe they're just saying above. Oh wait, I think I saw one.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
So are we supposed to have the Shadow's impressive resistance to shooting gallery level?
I think it's a
Yeah, I don't think there's really any life on these things, so I'm gonna just-
7-2, our engines move on. Get the fire.
Is this supposed to get destroyed, or are we actually supposed to be getting it to the end?
I think you're supposed to
I think
be...
we're supposed, yeah, I think we're fucking up on the escort mission.
Yeah, I think you're supposed to be killing the jellyfish before you...
Yep, I done goofed.
Are all the little lights on it separate points that you have to shoot?
No.
Oh Jesus! Please
don't-
no.
Think so?
They may have given you whatever the LFE gun is for a reason.
It doesn't seem that good though. Or rather, it doesn't have like that much ammo.
Yeah.
Enemies
Oh,
ahead.
you can move in this segment. That's really weird.
Yeah.
Why?
Relax. We take them on here, and we risk the structural integrity of the tunnel.
Dark eggheads.
I guess I'll take
Can you,
my
like-
Luffa gun.
Can you charge it or something?
I don't know.
Approach that thing. That thing's running the show.
Oh yeah, right. You have grenades though.
Yeah.
It's an area
Also, oh, does the light follow you? Like, can you like run way ahead of it so that you're killing them way back there instead of?
Don't even think about getting close to that thing. It'll take us all out. What about the top?
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, fuck these guys.
Get out of the way.
Okay, the important thing with the LFE gun is that it can pass through armors and barriers, and the fact that it penetrates while moving slowly means that it can deal hits to multiple enemies before it fades out.
Okay, so it's doing damage as it's passing through things.
What that means is that if you can use it to hit both of those things.
Yeah.
Aim it carefully.
Okay, do they then explode with these little guys?
I think the little guys are just going. They're just throwing different types of.
Well, I wonder if your EMP grenades do anything.
Our electric systems were damaged in that last burst. We could really use some fire support. Over.
Affirmative, Mike 7-2. Everyone, gather around that victory. Mike 7 is taking fire. Cover them.
Mike 7-2. Barricade up ahead. We cannot proceed forward.
Roger, Mike 7-2. Everyone, listen up. We need to remove that
Oh,
barricade.
doesn't have quite the range.
Yeah.
Come on, they've got snipers. What the hell is
Oh,
that?
I see.
Drive by. Slide by shooting.
The APC is still stuck. You need to remove
Yeah.
that barricade.
It's good that it has an explosive thing on its back, though.
Yeah.
Hey, where's the hopping guy?
Explosives are set.
That's not going to be enough to take down the barricade. You need to place another set of
I think
charges.
you need to go up the ladder. That
Yep.
was-
See it.
Why is that thing still in the way? Someone take care of it, now!
Explosive set. Take cover.
Good. Now get out of there, Sam. I'll let you know when you're outside the blast radius.
It feels like you should be able to slide off the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're safe to detonate now.
Probably there for a good reason.
Yeah, but
But-
it's still a bummer.
They're mostly good enough about really fluid movement that when the movement doesn't do something you expect, that
They aren't
Yeah.
gonna go away. When do we get out of this tunnel?
Still a ways to go.
Oh, please don't drop that on me. It's definitely unfortunate that I can't see enemies in the dark.
Get out of the way.
Have some juice.
So, like, is it good if they die because that means you can, like, mill them for ammo?
If they don't die, if they get hurt. Basically, you want to put them in an endless torture of almost dying and then being revived.
Can they actually die? I thought they just, like, got down.
I'm not sure.
It seems to imply on the final screen that they do die or are replaced.
Someone in chat said that they.
I just thought that was like the ones you left behind.
Someone points out that he throws grenades like a football. The wiki claims that this is the low frequency energy gun, which I hate.
That's why I go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see, low frequency.
Yeah. Good low frequency wall.
I see.
Personally, I think if we got like a good resonance filter on there,
oh
maybe
hey,
connected to an overdrive pedal. Oh yeah, so we definitely killed two things.
There's a guy, one of those big, like, weird industrial art projects with legs.
Out of the way. Oh, this is so many guys. Why are there this many guys?
Mark 7-2, what is your status? Do you copy?
We're at half armor and our gunner's seriously injured. Another hit and we're done.
Mike 7-2. No.
I like that it wasn't actually slowed down, it was just like low pass filtered. Is that a good brand?
Yeah, right. It's not the button I think it is.
Yeah.
It's the button I think it is to kick things open, but then...
You might want to grab that disc launcher once you've used the 2 shots you have left. Oh, the
But delicious... Okay, I think I'm gonna...
This would come in handy.
oh, that's interesting. They're displaying the amount of health that your allied item has in the place where it normally displays boss health.
Yep.
Probably easy to hook into the same system.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's a lot of friendly kill in action.
Oh, Bones. What do you think his first name is? Have they told us?
It's Robert.
Oh.
Hey, Bobby.
I'm gonna call him Roboto.
It's collapsing! Shut the fuck down! Everyone group up!
What are you, a baby? Haven't you ever seen a ceiling collapse on you before? That's what they teach us in the Marines, how to get a ceiling dropped on you. Hoorah!
Shucks and tungsten up this tunnel's ass!
Roger that.
Oh. That's pretty good.
Is it?
This colony won't be walking straight for a while.
Just like the awkward grin he made.
Keep moving.
Wait! Your path is obstructed ahead.
There another way around?
There should be a large service lift ahead on the left. Use that to head up.
Yeah, like every like mission like starts with like, here's the thing you're moving towards.
Ooh, rocket launcher. What should I exchange it with?
The thing that only has 28 ammo.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, red showing which one I've got selected.
Yep, it's exactly the opposite of what you think it should be.
And it should not be done that way anyways.
It's just bad for a lot of reasons. You should try the rocket launcher.
I should.
Oh, it's only got 3 ammo.
Unzoom.
Oh, that's pretty good.
You should be spinning somewhere else.
At the last minute, which I did.
I think you can actually move at any time. Like, I think the missiles are much more locked onto a position than they are in product number.
Oh!
I think he's just saying the last minute is the coolest time to move.
I mean, correct.
Can I lock onto multiple targets? No. It has lock on.
Cool. Stun zoom. I kind of like how like all of the robots in this game seem pretty distinct. Like P&O 3 like had like a half dozen robot bosses, but they were all just kind of like, here's a large box that moves around until you shoot it to death.
I don't know. I feel like the bosses like were all based on animals, whereas these feel all very indistinct.
I feel like the way that like each one.
So the
moves-
achievement you just got was for killing 3 enemies at once with the rocket launcher splash damage.
Ah. Oh, empty. Boring. Okay, yeah,
Whoa.
the pistol's good.
Also, it has a zoom on it.
We can't see a thing from here.
It's right below you.
Huh.
Oh, that's a boring machine.
Are we fighting Elon Musk?
It's made of chainsaws.
The last thing was also made of chainsaws, though. Oh, this is made of more chainsaws.
Whoa.
Good point. Surprise!
Is this actually a military vehicle, or did they just co-opt one of the like construction?
Oh.
Remember, you have the anti-armor pistol, and it's probably pretty good against that. Okay, so it's not like... It's not...
Oh, it's got a red thing on its back.
Oh, that may have been what I... Whoa!
Yeah, the anti-armor pistol can go through things, so you can probably
Yeah.
shoot the thing on its back from the front.
That's probably what I did that one
Yeah.
time.
Wow, that's pretty sick.
I'm gonna shoot you in the back, in the front!
It's moving around too much.
He's got your zoom.
Yeah, just slow down. Like, you can slow down time.
You're using my strategy now.
I suddenly thought I'd do something different while it was slow-mo, and that different thing apparently is dying.
I think slow-mo gives you the potential to dodge bullets, but you don't do it automatically.
That's definitely a choice they made. The speeds run strat for the enemies on that chainsaw drill is super satisfying.
Laser cannon!
Ooh.
They've like color-coded all... Whoa.
Okay. Oh, it doesn't have ammo.
Oh.
Oh, is it just like a warm-up based
Yeah, maybe.
weapon?
They've
Maybe
colored,
overheating based?
they've color-coded like a lot of the weapons, and I can't figure out what the colors mean.
They're just so you know which one it is.
I see.
And that color disappears as soon as they go into your inventory.
Yeah,
Where's
that's
that
something like
ladder
everything
for this
is...
thing?
But don't worry, you can tell them apart but by their completely identical shapes. Do Tomorrow asks, what's the gang's feeling on the game so far? Fun? Not fun?
I think this is actually clicking less for me than Piano 3 did.
It's clicking more for me, I have to say.
This is like... I think that this is just not the game for me, because this to me just feels like every single video game made in the last 12 years, and I haven't played any of those because they bore me. There's like some like cinematic bits, I'm like, oh, that's really cool, but then I'm like, wait, that's probably just normal for a video game like this, and I just
Yeah,
don't
I
play
feel like the
video
cinematic
games.
game bits are like very boring. Because they're like...
Oh, by cinematic, I don't mean like the cutscenes. I mean like there's occasional like really dramatic moments. Hey, can you take that thing?
No,
Never
there's
mind.
there's no ladder at that. That was what I got killed looking for. I feel like the thing is like it's not like as unique as Piano 3 was. So even though it's like a lot less janky,
Yeah, I mean like
I feel like there's not as much novelty here. Like the slide is really cool. I'm definitely enjoying this, and I think if I wasn't comparing the two, I wouldn't like.
I mean,
I guess the thing is, there's just so many things compared to.
The slide plus slow-mo feels like the combination of those two.
I guess, like, I feel like I'd rather play this than Gears of War, because, like, if you tell me, oh, Gears of War is this, but without the slide and the slow-mo, I'm like, oh, well, the slide and the slow-mo is great, I want to keep that.
Oh, I almost got the third one in there.
Yep.
So, Half-Coordinate is describing the speedrun strat, which might only work on the easier difficulty, as you slide into the chainsaw thing and just shoot rocket launchers at the ground and kill everything with splash damage.
Do we not get hurt by the splash damage?
Maybe if you kill them in time, it doesn't matter.
Huh.
Or possibly that's something that's tuned in casual difficulty. What is casual auto? The difficulties were normal, casual, and casual auto.
Lock-on laser.
Not what I was after.
I love locking on the
I wonder
laser.
what he was after.
Still hasn't found what he was searching for.
True love.
Hold still. Administering epi.
Half-Coordinate's answer to doesn't firing rockets to the ground hurt you is, oh, you get hurt.
I do like that you can, like, go through this thing now. Like, it's also
a spot to navigate.
Yeah.
Yeah, now there's a big hole in the middle of the floor. Like, the fact that, like, events that happen that change the surroundings is kind of neat.
Thing is, like, this laser gun isn't that good, I don't think. I'm gonna upgrade my rocket launcher.
This'll come in handy.
I don't think it did
This'll come in
upgrade.
handy. Yeah, it did.
Okay, cool. Wait. Oh. Well, I was gonna say this might be a good time for the sniper rifle, but then I realized that with this game's slow-mo, everything's a sniper rifle.
Shit. Should replace it.
Everyone to the left.
Lock-on lasers?
Take the left to the left. There should be a control panel on board.
I wonder if there's a Pangloss statue in every level. Oh. No.
Oh, casual auto aim when you aim down the sights.
See, that sounds great.
Honestly, that might...
That's what made Control playable for me.
I feel like just like the thing is, if you made the game hard, like if you added that, but then made the game harder to compensate, that'd be fun.
Yeah. Like, if... So, as mentioned, like, I'm super into the movement in this game, but, like, the shooting is just not a skill set I have. But, like, if it was auto-aim, then this would be like a movement-based game like Piano 3. It'd be like, move to the right place, and then just hold down the button until it's dead. But you can't just stand there, you have to be moving around a lot.
Our eyes coming up to say hello.
We've got company, Bravo.
I mean, I'm not sure that they actually needed to be putting effort into making this game appeal to me. Given that,
Well, I mean,
like,
I think the thing is, like, I don't know. I've played so many cover shooters at this point.
Uh-huh.
So, like, they do kind of have to work hard to be novel. And, like, I just don't play that many shooters anymore just because, like, I've played them. I've got the idea. They're fun. I feel the same way about platformers. Like, it's just when every single game that the industry outputs is a certain genre for, like, an entire decade.
Yeah.
Even if, like, they get really good at it, I kind of want some new stuff.
Checking in. Should be okay.
Yeah, you've probably played the most, like, modern shooters out of all of us.
I think, yeah, that's definitely the case. I've played a lot.
I mean, I just feel like getting good at this feels like it would feel really, really good because of the movement
Definitely.
stuff.
Also, the fact that I like that they're grading so many things. Like, I feel like that gives you a lot of encouragement to just keep on playing the same section over and over. Like, every section feels like it could go a lot of different ways, and there's a lot of encouragement to like find the exact perfect way. Oh, the laser cannon does overheat you.
Oh. So the laser uses your heat? That's really interesting.
That's a good way to do
yeah.
that. It's to trade off not just with
Yeah.
itself.
I really like those kinds of trade-offs.
Professor?
No doubt about it. Sam, you have to help him.
I know. I'm kind of busy right now.
That's pretty cool. Whoa.
It sometimes has a little bit of trouble snapping into cover.
I like all the big enemy designs, not in terms of like how they look visually, but like the like trying to flank them so you can get behind them
Yep.
stuff.
Oh yeah, in
The,
terms of like as enemy design,
Yeah.
it's really good.
The way that if these guys get close, they can like clamp onto you,
Yep.
like that one did, or do those sort of the same sort of dashes you are to get up close to you.
The other weird cover shooter that I want to show at some point is that I really liked is actually the Transformers War for Cybertron games did a really weird thing where instead of like locking to cover or like having like discrete cover, they just had the like they were just always on like the far corner of the screen and like had a very weird arc to their shots. So you could like be standing behind something that like you shouldn't be able to shoot in the middle of the screen, but you can shoot in the middle of the screen anyway. And as a result, like it was less discreet, but it still felt really good.
Interesting.
That's a cup. Why would a robot have a penis?
That will be fun enough.
Lights out. What do you want with Candy?
There is much I want from Mr. Candy.
I both completely understand what's going on in this game and have no idea what's going on in this game.
I feel like the big innovation they came up with in Metal Gear Revengeance was adding like way more sexual tension with the villains.
Doesn't that just come with being a Metal Gear game?
Well, right, like that's the technology.
You need practice.
I guess fighting someone who's got the same super suit you've got is kind of cool, I guess.
Looks like a different one because it can float.
Yeah.
That's different.
Well, that's good. That makes them hard to hit. This is like,
You realize this is the first time
We've done lots of missiles. It's time for lots of lasers.
This is the first time you've ever shot at a human. Why is his
yeah,
ship?
but to be fair, he's a really annoying human.
Moving pretty good.
Oh, I guess it is supposed to be the same suit.
Why is
The
his
thing
ship?
about the story stuff in this is it's just all like unbelievably generic in a way that like isn't quite fun. Like they're not finding the the humor in it.
Like, which is, they've actually got like one or two original ideas. Like, it's a space colony that's a microwave transmitter that's been turned into a weapon. That's sort of interesting if they've turned it into just the big bomb is going to go off in 8 hours. You have to turn it off or they'll destroy another city. Okay, I really want to know, why is his ship waiting for him before it takes off when he has a jetpack?
Maybe it's only for low range. That seems
Yeah,
totally
that seems
reasonable to me.
reasonable.
Get out of the way.
Get out of the way.
This feels less interesting than the other boss fights in that, like,
Like it is like something new.
that's true. It is in terms of adding variety. I really like the taking out parts of things.
But I do
But that's
also
just
like, you know, he flits around. He's a very small target.
Yeah.
And he can be up, which is like.
Yeah. No, that's true.
This is the first time you've looked up the entire game. Is that a ladder to your left?
Whoa.
I think you might be able to get up on that one big platform.
Yeah, thrusters. Might as well have put a big fucking spoiler on the damn thing.
What did he say?
He had it thrusters. He might as well put a big fucking spoiler on the thing. Purple, what a distasteful color.
Okay, something minor that's annoying me. They're using like a certain shade of blue to denote I can't even tell what. Like I thought I saw a ladder because I saw like a vertical blue line that is the same color as the ladders, but no, it's just a vertical blue line which is the color of the ladders.
I thought the ladders were yellow.
Okay, that was funny.
What did he say?
I wonder if this asshole realizes we patented the ARS suit.
Yeah, there are jokes that actually land in this compared to P&O 3.
Yeah.
Except so far it has not had a Mr. Giraffe.
Mr. Giraffe.
Mr. Giraffe wasn't even a joke. Like, that was a joke and it was barely funny.
So do you want me to spoil the big unlockable ending in P&O 3?
Yeah, we watched
Not
that.
yet.
It's...
Not yet.
Okay.
I mean, there's no way I'm actually gonna get there, but I might do something like save it as a reward for myself. Like if I can beat the game on hard, I'll watch it or something.
Wow, I'm just not hitting this fucking guy.
It is a series of 2 punchlines, basically.
Okay.
Like, it is not... You'll not know more about the world of P&O 3.
That's fine.
see.
I don't want to know more about the world of P&O 3. I want to joke about Mr. Giraffe.
Someone's talking in chat about Gears' plotline being kind of fast. Wasn't Gears like fast on
Kinda.
purpose? Like someone was describing it in a way that made it seem kind of Starship Troopers-y.
It might not be tonally there.
I see.
I'm really unclear as to what the tone of it is supposed to be, but I... Oof. No,
Wrong side for cover.
I see that. I wish it didn't throw you out of cover once you...
Yeah, flip over. It would be good if it just like...
Moving pretty good.
If you did like a quick tap, that it would just
Yeah.
like snap you onto the other side.
I realize this is
Versus
asking
a
for them
hold.
to add even more complications to the verb set, which is already like...
Someone in the chat saying that this fight is their least favorite part of the game. Someone in chat suggesting Gears started off unintentionally fast and then became intentionally fast, which is actually the same thing that happened with the Starship Troopers book and movie.
But intentionally anti-fash in its fashness, or intentionally pro-fash?
Well, with the book, wasn't it that it started out intentionally pro, and the movie made it ironic?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Should I give it a
Well,
try?
the book is Heinlein, so
Is that a case of when in his career did he write it?
maybe.
EMP grenades apparently help.
Oh, okay. If I can... Oh, I'm already almost dying. Nope. Okay, get my buttons all figured out. Okay.
Yeah, I guess the problem is like he's not usually close enough to the ground for those to actually... Oh wait, but the EMP radius is enormous.
Yeah. Is he impacted by the EMP? I guess
That's
it's
not...
I'm trying to remember what button is. There we go. Oh, okay. It's big range, but not infinite range.
The one thing I like about the space design in this game is like all of the like civilian signage that just doesn't, is just around.
Oh, damn.
It's alright, but I feel like it doesn't have that much character to it.
It would maybe be kind of interesting if like this was designed in such a way you could imagine what all of these spaces were intended as before like the army.
Yeah, he's got messed up for a moment there by the EMP, I think. Oh shit, that looks bad. That looks bad. Not the button I meant to hit, but
Punch
okay.
in the face.
Punching.
Hey, what's that thing that they say in JoJo? Yeah, that one. Okay, so Gears has something in it called Cog. Are there also Gears in Gears of War?
Oh, I get it.
I haven't played any of them, but I thought that that was the name of like the type of soldier they
Yeah.
are.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I immediately understand like what the phrase soft anti-fat.
Whoa. What am I doing?
You're button mashing?
Okay. It was a new symbol.
Ah.
Oh, okay, I guess I did not button mash.
I don't think you got it.
Yeah, I don't think I did. I'm also kind of confused as to what it was trying to show me.
That bugged me a bit in Remember Me. All the boss fights ended with a QTE, and I was much worse at them than I was at every other aspect of the boss fight.
I feel like HUD QTEs are not at all interesting.
Yeah, definitely not.
Actually, this was something that Indivisible really screwed up on.
Oh man, that final boss was a rough time. It's not the worst instance of here's a new mechanic in the final boss that like we've never tested you on, but now you need to have nailed. But it was still frustrating. Okay, which grenade was it? That one? The yellow one?
Half Coordinated in chat says, "Ooh, I've never seen that QTE failure before. That was cool." Which means that we have now had a speedrunner say, "That's never happened before." So we will be taking your donations for Doctors Without Borders shortly. Let's meet those donation incentives. It was a kind of a cool QTE failure.
If it was just hit the button very fast, I think I just don't like hitting buttons very fast.
That's legit.
No one should ever have to hit buttons very fast.
I appreciated that in the most recent Tomb Raider, that was one of the options you could set, is just hold instead of
Yeah. That
That's
seems
good.
to be becoming more standard.
Well, I type for a living. I am constantly on the edge of carpal tunnel syndrome, and like
yeah,
if a game
I really
says,
would prefer not to.
like I'm at the point where if a game says button, tap the button very quickly to proceed, I just stop playing the game there half the time. I cannot do it.
Okay, so some guns are just not good at hitting it.
Half Coordinated notes that if you do the headshots, they appear to be stunning him.
Yeah, I noticed that seemed to be happening when I
okay.
was doing stuff as well. And that way you can also get a beat on him because he's stuck that way. Oh, is it directions and?
No, I don't think so. Okay, yeah, it was just mashing a button.
Whoa!
You were also though hitting that a bunch.
I was. I'm not sure that was what was doing it.
That was not a good symbol. Like that.
No, it
QTE
really was
symbol
not clear what you're supposed to do, which is weird because like it did show you like a square button. Yep.
No.
Yeah, Revenge has had a good thing where there's like sexual tension with all the bosses, and they're like just really obnoxious about that.
Fuck.
Whereas this guy is like only a little bit irritating.
Hey. Space no. Oh.
Total score minus 500.
Huh.
The fact that you can
Oh,
win and lose
tactical
twice is brutal.
challenges.
That's really funny.
Do they have the same sort of challenge thing that?
Tell me about the professor. It didn't come up. So this is a rescue mission for you two?
My orders are classified.
Not when we're on the lines together. I need to know everything you know.
Elena and I do not fall under military jurisdiction, Lieutenant Colonel.
I think what you're trying to say is fuck off.
Hacking now.
That was pretty good.
Oh, Miguel pressed the correct button and then the prompt disappeared because you pressed the correct button.
It's not great.
Oh,
I don't like that.
That is not-
Yeah, I don't
yeah.
think that's good feedback.
it's like also just not how other Q2Es work.
What do I do when I get up top?
There should be a freight transport on the highest level platform. Try hacking it.
Okay, let's head for that platform.
Too much of this story is just like, there's a platform. Let's go for that platform.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like the.
I feel like this is exactly what I
smallest-
expect out of the genre, which
Yeah.
is to say it's pretty...
I feel
like
like you're
this-
moving through interesting spaces. I'm okay with like, get to the next platform.
I don't know if they're that interesting as spaces. I just feel like they're exactly as uninteresting as the Piano 3 spaces were.
Get out of the way!
What gun am I using right now?
It's a bunch of like space industrial architecture with a whole bunch of chest-high walls.
Out of the way!
Yeah.
Yeah, one thing that I'm a little confused by is that there's all these barricades that appear to be military, and there's all these armor drop boxes that appear to be military. Did somebody like go through and do ammo drops for you ahead of time? What happened here?
That's just one of those video
Yeah.
game things.
Like there's various ways they could explain it. Like maybe this is left over from when the robots took the city.
How big are the explosions on those? Okay, good. There's one. Oh, what is that?
It's clipping. That was the, like, when some of the things get sufficiently damaged, they try to crawl towards you, but that one was stuck on a barrier.
Oh, that's, yeah.
Yeah, okay, you got it.
Oh,
If this was a speed run, we'd be 18 minutes in, apparently.
It is
So
a-
yeah, there's definitely some room to optimize. I guess I just don't feel like, unlike Piano 3, like, where I could see, like, replaying missions repeatedly. I don't know if I'd want to do that with this.
they're not really like the fact that they've got story stuff. Maybe there's tactical missions that just got unlocked. And the
Yeah.
type of thing that you'd want to do that with.
I feel like some of the missions.
Well, like-
oh, can you zoom under? Can you?
Yeah,
can
yeah,
you-
I can. I'm just trying to remember the zoom button.
Nice.
Oh, fire, fire.
I'll take cover inside the fire.
No, other side. Okay, nope, not quite. Getting
And like,
there,
I
getting
think that's the
there.
thing that like
Okay.
Platinum like eventually like has like really hit on.
Don't
Like
tell
again,
them
like
I'm here.
like I really liked like how short Revengeance was, just because like yeah, I will absolutely keep replaying this.
No, wrong button. There we go. One hit and I'm like out of energy.
That's
Yep, that's the
point.
thing.
Yeah.
The melee is extremely powerful, but every time you use it, you go into.
I thought I'd get a few hits off.
Nope, but apparently you can like slow down during the recoil of the punch. I don't know how you pull that off. It sounds pretty clutch.
Yeah.
Okay, not the gun that I want to be using.
I wish I had a sense that there was like a specific advantage to like instead of like doing the normal like cover shoot thing, get behind them, and then there's something really cool you can do.
I started to, and then
Okay.
I messed it up by going in for the close-up stuff, which just isn't how the game works. If I had done what I did and then shot them, that would have been perfect, because I had incapacitated them.
Because it looked
Could
like
do
you were,
body shots.
it did look like you were like on the verge of doing something really cool.
It was nice. I thought up until now they were basically psychic about where I was. So it was nice that I could actually get behind them and have them still be paying attention to the main set of troops.
Yeah, so I
It
guess
was
there is
not
like a
apparent.
little bit of distraction.
Yeah.
Wow.
It might be like, it seems like different enemies are easier to distract than others, which maybe is not good because it trains you not to. Oh. Does that Master Chief?
You can slow down on the recoil of a boost melee or the flip kick melee of the heavy machine gun or AA pistol.
That's... Yeah, it feels like there's probably too many weapons in this. Like, that seems like a lot. The weapons seem like a lot to keep track of, and I'm not sure.
That is great.
I love these guys. I love these guys so much.
They're my favorite thing in this game so far.
They're another example of like the enemy design being really clever
Yep.
in this.
I kind of wish they were cuter.
Yeah.
Like let the enemy support types be cute. I feel like is a really good. I didn't do anything.
I think that's part of what I don't like about this mechanical designer compared to the Metal Gear one, is that there's a hyper masculinity to this that.
Not what I was after, but it'll do.
I guess I was okay with it in Revengeance because like it's also really gross. Like when he's always like pulling like people's spinal columns out and bathing in the juices. I feel like that goes around to being interesting again because it's just so fucked up.
You notice they give this guy like a little like armadillo tail thing just so we can't ogle his butt?
Yeah.
Again, not a mistake they would make further on.
Or in a Metal Gear
Do you
game.
think it's to stop ogling, or is it to make modeling the butt easier?
It's to stop ogling. It's in like it is a trope with male characters. Give them a cape, give them something to cover up the butt. Yeah, not a problem the Metal Gear series has. Yeah, I also didn't super like it in Revengeance. Like,
that's legit.
Revengeance, like, it has its own tone that is different than the Metal Gear ones, and I don't like it as much.
I thought that tone worked a lot better for it than it worked for Metal Gear Solid 4. Where like they're riffing off the same visual things, and I think it needs to be goofier. Oh. Shit, I hit the plot.
Oh.
Don't touch the plot!
No, it sounds like it's a mix of like hypermasculinity and baroqueness to the designs.
Yeah.
Like it's something that just doesn't like.
No, it doesn't do it for me either.
And it's not functional feeling the way that the Metal Gear stuff often feels like.
What if
things are mostly there for a reason? Like especially when you get to Death Stranding is like the most.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel
way.
like Death Stranding is like by far his most interesting mechanical stuff.
Yeah, no, it leans into readability in really interesting ways that are like useful to the player, and it
Also just like the fact that like it gets to escape from the militarism, I think helps a lot.
Oh yeah.
Like it's like still like on a similar wavelength in that it's like everything's very uniform and like functional, but you know, just like not with military set dressing, which I think really helps.
I love the trucks.
Yeah.
I love
Oh
the
man,
way
the
they
trucks
go
are
up.
cool.
I love that I can paint mine gold.
A thing I
really wish like everyone's trucks that they leave into the in the garage weren't either you know, the fucking Joker mobile or Unit 01.
I see
Green
a
and
lot of
purple.
red ones in my.
I've never seen a red one. I've only seen can I upgrade my lucky gun?
thing I
Wait, no, that wasn't. I want the heavy machine gun.
Get out of the way.
Get out of the way.
Whoa.
Okay, maybe it wasn't plot. Maybe it was just on that one side.
I think that's I don't know what that
Oh, it's
is.
one of those ridey things.
Yep.
Get over to it and go on a ride.
I think the thing on the
I'm
other side might
busy.
be like. I think the thing on the other side
Yeah, I
might
think it's
be
just
like
a kill wall.
Yeah.
No, I mean I think it's intended to like sterilize cargo, but I'm not sure.
Sam can never have children, so game over.
So like, the thing I liked about the design of Death Stranding is like you had a really clear sense of like the designers of each single thing in the game being real people. Like they were almost like characters, and you could like look at something they designed.
Oh, okay, so they can get killed. Wow.
Someone said earlier they like saw someone was wounded on the ground, and one of the tank
Yeah.
enemy robot tanks rolled over him and killed him.
Have some juice.
Have some juice.
I want some juice.
It's a good juice scene, but not the best juice scene in games.
I like that the character had to, that the person on the radio had to explain what stairs were.
Sam.
Sam, you're looking at a flight of stairs. This technology allows you to fight gravity.
This place is overrun.
They're jamming the control interfaces. You can't hack in until you get rid of those RIs.
Oh, this wasn't a cutscene.
We were gonna get rid of them anyway.
Oh,
Ah.
hugs.
No, no robot hugs. Only robot nut shots.
That says,
Yes.
just imagine the physical sensation of me
Oh,
sliding up the
nice.
stairs.
Hey, how was that for clutch?
That was real good.
I really hope I survived that. Because it was fucking cool. Nope.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm having a bad time. Just not having a good day.
See if it'll let you ride it.
Yes, uppies!
Mr. Giraffe.
Now I'm the tall one. I'm really glad that he doesn't just hop off.
Silence, ground walkers.
God, yeah, that was cool.
Honk in chat says, I wish that reviving a squad mate would then make them named, and then we'd be invested on whether someone you revived 2 acts ago still survives later on.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
That'd be good.
Don't know if you noticed with all the stuff going on, but I
Yeah,
like
that's
that
true.
idea.
I don't think this game needs more
Are you
going
allowed
on.
to get on there?
Nope. I have no idea where I'm going.
They did.
I think there's just a guy I need to kill.
They did do a thing where, like, in the first few missions, where you kept going, like, someone's left behind. We have to rescue them, and the guy's like, just keep going.
Yeah.
We
Then it makes
rescued.
them named.
We rescued one guy like 3 times, and then at the end he just died in a cutscene.
So why do the robots have robots you can pilot? Because that's cool.
And that means you can also.
Yeah. Okay. We needed to clear that little wall.
That way
little
they only
gap.
have to make one AI, and they have both a little robot and a big one.
Oh, character development.
Thank you, sir.
Well done.
Be a little bit more careful next time. Got it, Elena?
Okay, so people in chat keep talking about the train level, and I don't know if that's good or bad.
I wasn't sure if that was like just a specific reference or if it's because every single one of these has a train level.
This looks like the train level.
This is definitely the train level. Of that I'm certain.
It's interesting that we kept on thinking that we'd lose all of the troops we're with, and no, it's just like
Enemy RIs closing in from behind your
they're
Oscar, do you
will
want to take the
always
wheel?
be- Yeah, sure.
What if we made the entire game out of Greebling?
And then after that, I think we should pack it in. It's getting kind of late.
Sounds good.
At least one person in chat thinks this level's the high point of the game, so maybe a good place.
Oh,
to
you have nothing in whatever the bottom thing is, so you might as well
Okay.
swap it.
What is?
I don't think they're coming from that direction. I think they're coming from the other direction. I don't think you're
you're
in
right.
cover.
Numerous small craft approaching on a fast vector to your position.
Rocket launcher, sure.
And also the
Sorry.
heavy machine guns, yeah.
I'm having the usual thing of just having
Yep.
to remember what the buttons are.
That's legit.
Get out of the way!
Get out of the way.
Out of the way!
Oh man, now I'm just bummed that the Transformers game didn't have an Astro Train level. That would be...
This is gonna be fun.
Oh wait, enemies can't be green?
Yeah, unfortunately.
There was one in the last level too.
Yeah,
It's very
there's
bad.
several levels have had,
No. They made rules. They can't break them.
they've been breaking them since, like...
Enemy RIs closing in
It's
from
like a
behind
really
your
tough
position.
enemy, so...
There's
It's
a
bad.
There's a special infiltration troops that paint themselves green to confuse you.
Twist.
But they're Russian! How can they be Russian if they're not red?
What determines the color of a health bar for something?
Huh? What do you mean? Health bars are always red.
Numerous
Okay.
small craft
I
approaching
think
on a fast vector
one of
to
the
your
green.
position.
I think the
No,
green
that's
color-
ammo.
Okay.
Before they get on board.
But it was after.
And that's indicating that's full.
I can get a sniper rifle off front gun.
Oh, that's indicating the lock-on. I get it now.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Swarm of enemies below you.
Fucking stay.
What's that? Whoa.
Like, I will say, this is, like, definitely,
I think every so often it has you actually going through a station. And it's actually
You're out
got
of
like
ammo.
Yeah.
it's got little
Oh.
signs that names the stations you're passing through.
That's cool, but I wish it was more obvious about it.
Yeah.
I feel like it should be like doing the Japanese train announcements.
Out of the way! Get out of the way!
This is a counterclockwise train bound for O'Neill Station. O'Neill Station. Doors will open on the top.
No, wrong gun.
Yeah,
Approaching on your six.
Defensive position!
See, if they were doing that, they could.
Well, what? Okay.
Whoa.
Where was wrong gun again?
Whoa.
Light gun. Okay.
I feel like this is the one point where like the visual overwhelming was kind of working for it.
I think it's dead.
Oh. Oh, that isn't.
Yeah, you should hit him with the lightning gun. It's pretty good.
Oh.
I had to stand up to die.
This is ending up being like.
Yes, it should be more like Russian subway dogs. You should stop at the station, then enemies should come on the platform normally.
Enemy RIs closing in from behind your position.
That's the reverse of Russian subway dogs. I like how arcadey this bit feels. Oh, hey.
That's nice.
Remember, these things do have limited ammo.
You are now playing Time Crisis. Whoa! Okay, that was cool. I think that would be slightly funny is if like it's actually doing the like now entering such and such station, and like either like when you enter the station it starts like playing like a safety announcement that gets cut off because you just fly right through, or possibly at some point the train speed's way up and you have like several station announcements playing at the same time.
Yeah, that'd be fun. There's a lot of stuff you could do with that.
Yeah.
It's dead, I think, too.
Yeah.
I think if you kill the driver, it's remember you have limited ammo on that gun.
Yeah.
Oh, there's several of them though.
Swarm of enemies below
They're
you.
giving you a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
You got more enemies coming in.
Yeah. Nice
I'll
one.
take this.
Whoa. Hello.
It's slightly frustrating that like the level designers seem to have a really clear idea of where you've been going this entire time, and they just don't share it with you. Like you're doing something very specific. You come in from an insertion point, you fight your way to the subway, now you're taking
wait,
the train
wrong.
somewhere.
Do I have a light weapon? Whoa, what's...
Okay, well I'd recommend not that one.
Eon says, if this game had proper rotating space station throwing physics, grenades would be more fun to use.
I mean, probably not useful, but fun for sure.
Enemy ship approaching on your 6.
I don't know. I can't count. Not right now.
Also, I think that's just like pre-recorded. It's not actually going to be on your 6.
I mean, it was on your 6.
That might just be a coincidence.
Listen, Christine, sometimes you just gotta turn hard to 6.
Too fast.
You gotta roll hard 6.
Oh, I messed it up.
This is gonna be fun.
So it's okay because no one remembers what it means.
I have no idea what I'm doing right now.
Well, it appears you're getting shot.
Noted.
I like how this like one gun is completely overpowered in this level because you're in like a tiny compact corridor.
It's good though because it's a
It's not that good though because like enemies don't bunch up in this level, and a lot of them are flying, and like it's too fast for. I think it's just good against these armored guys because you hit them multiple times. Like I think it might be especially good against them.
Like I'm trying to find my regular machine.
Oh,
Oh,
here,
you're not
thing-
dead.
Oh, he's not even a little dead. Like look at his health bar.
Oh yeah, Jesus. What do I need to hit him with?
I just a thing that shoots bullets probably.
It would maybe help if you like hit him
I
up.
think once you knock him,
oh.
yeah. Like knock him down and then shoot him with a gun that shoots bullets. You can also kick him in the face. That's fun.
Yeah,
Oh, and
actually,
you also have grenades.
maybe this is a good place to use in the melee since you don't need to zoom as much.
Oh, that was an empty one. Damn it.
Shoot him. You can shoot through the wall. Oh, no, that. So you don't have to wait for them to wait.
Seem to be pretty powerful.
Yeah. So you don't have to wait for him to get up. You can like shoot him when he's down. I think that's the thing to do.
Yeah, we really need to change some of these weapons.
Yeah, there's still something shooting at you though.
I'll take this.
Wait, is it waiting to progress the level until you kill these bunch
Oh
of
yeah.
enemies?
Yep.
It's an infinite train.
Yeah.
It's a little weird.
That's pretty
It's the
normal.
convention.
Okay.
It makes more sense on the inside of a cylinder than in many situations where
Yeah.
you use it in video
Well,
games.
I was gonna say I assumed you were on the train because you were going somewhere.
You are.
Yeah,
It just-
but
it
you know,
just
it's
happens
just for
it will
dramatic
reach the
effect.
end
It's almost
when-
dead.
Yeah. Basically, you gotta think of it as though it's a film. Like the story beat is we're fighting things on a train. After
Yeah.
we defeat them, the
So-
train pulls into the station and
Right. That's like the most dramatic thing.
So that makes perfect sense to me, like, if you're on a flat surface, but like, you're inside a cylinder and one thinks that you could pick out landmarks like by eye.
Right, but you can't because you haven't seen the landmarks. Like, it's not in-universe infinite. It's just
Well, but
It's just as long as however long it takes you.
You'll intercept the neighboring corridor in approximately 2 minutes.
The enemy is matching speed. They might be trying for a collision.
I don't think you're in cover.
Take out the combatants on that transport. Then I'll hack in and kill its propulsion systems.
necessary. The thing is, you could pick out landmarks because you've been in this same model this entire time.
I don't recognize anything.
The landscape is so generic in
Yeah.
this that
Like you're saying that, but are you picking out landmarks?
Well, I haven't had to focus.
Well, you wouldn't be looking at the...
Whoa,
I
whoa!
think you misunderstood.
Oh my!
Oh man, they're doing it!
Yes!
Hell yes!
Oh, this is wild.
Wow, they actually went for it. Like at no
more
point.
moments like this, please.
Hell yeah. Like the thing is, like you're never looking at the environment. It doesn't want you to look at the environment. If you're looking at the environment, that means you're getting shot.
Maybe that's why I kept dying.
I don't feel like it's necessarily unreasonable for the game to expect you to play it in a certain
60
way.
seconds. Are you ready?
Like I think all fiction asks you to engage it on like the level that it wants to be engaged with on, and I don't think.
Ooh, look at that texture.
And I don't think it's necessarily a problem that that's the case in games as well.
Huh. 30 seconds to intercept.
Do I need to take it out before?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Just on a sniper.
grenade?
Yeah. Oh, did not realize he was shooting me.
Sorry, I thought you saw that one.
This level's really fun.
I'm really excited.
Like it's the pacing of it.
So cool.
And so being in the same very small space, which is like there's only so many places to take cover.
Oh, okay, so I don't have to redo the whole thing.
Freight transport coming your way.
You're gonna get to do the best bit.
No other possibility, Sam. If you continue on your present course, you'll intercept the neighboring corridor in approximately 2 minutes.
Yeah, like the Uncharted games do the same sort of thing where they'll put you on a moving vehicle or a chase, and the chase is basically infinite until the objective is resolved. And they just try to always have generic enough landscapes that you're not gonna immediately.
Well, I think this is good because it's actually doing both. Like,
Yeah.
it is having like the timed one and also the infinite
Yeah.
one. So like it makes you think that like the first bit could be like real as well, even if it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like that that changes what cover is.
Oh, that's
And like
so
there's no
wild.
cover from up.
The physics system for like debris when you blow up boxes is it's getting a little confused about what up and down are.
It's cool.
It looks good.
It
That's
looks
what
good.
matters.
This is the correct moment to let go of realism.
Is there still a guy left alive?
Get out of the way.
I don't think so.
No.
Oh, trying to shoot a statue.
Statue. I was trying to figure out what that was. I was like, is that the grenade I just threw?
Oh,
What is
okay,
that?
so it is respawning. That's good. Zapping them in.
Nice.
30 seconds to intercept.
That's good. So
Where'd
it's
it go?
always tense because they put
Where
new
did
ones
it-
in the last 30 seconds.
Dodge.
What does it mean when you hear like the sound of like a camera clicking?
Got rid of the RIs. Your turn.
Relax. We're already clear on my end.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Looks like we're in the clear. Works for me.
I know, I've heard the sound. I'm trying to think what it's mapped to.
We're derailing.
This is definitely a space where the heavy machine gun, melee more than aiming, slow-mo is very useful and cool.
The propulsion systems were destroyed by that hit.
Damn it. It's too quiet. No sign of enemy units in the area?
Nothing on the scanner.
Stay frosty. I want you ready to shoot if you see so much as a fucking Roomba.
Call for evac.
The call's in, but it's gonna take some time.
You'd think they'd come running for a little bird like you, Burns.
If I was writing this, they would then, in fact, have a set piece where someone shoots a Roomba.
You've got enemies approaching, dead ahead.
Oh.
Here they come.
We're gonna have to hold them off until reinforcements
Driver.
arrive.
Oh.
Fuck.
Oh. Melee into slow-mo.
Oh yeah, that's the thing that I don't really know how to use very well.
I read the
This is gonna be fun.
more than like a programmer.
Yeah, we've never really gotten a hit. Whoa.
Yeah, you can shoot the things on its back. It doesn't
But I
explode.
really do not like the design of that dangerous look.
Yeah, it's just not a great design.
What's the texture we're seeing up there?
I'm showing enemy forces in the adjacent building.
Not sure. It might be
I really wish they were like Roombas, like just make them obviously like industrial equipment that's been,
Yeah.
you know, taken over by the Russians.
It looks like, it seems like
Give
somehow...
me that Pat labor shit.
So like the Simpsons...
Right.
Actually, I
There's
guess
some-
this is too cool to be Pat labor.
Yeah.
Like,
I love the mechanical design. of
It's
Pablo,
so
but
good.
That's also very much my jam.
Death
Well, a big
Stranding was
part
a
of
game
it-
that understood palette.
yeah, that's true.
So I feel like what's happening in this game is that like somehow the Russians got a 3D printer into this place and just like 3D printed an army. Because like it really doesn't appear this is like, we're saying the Russians, but it doesn't really appear like this is like a
No, this
significant
is not
military
like-
force. This is like 2 guys and a large number of robots.
Yeah,
And,
it's
like-
not like a state actor or anything, which is, you know,
But like,
that's a good.
but they haven't
that's
really like
interesting.
explained it, right? Like they've,
Oh shit, there's more.
there's lots of like kind of subtle, neat little bits of
Oh,
writing in the game
fuck.
they never call out.
I don't think they're neat though. They just feel like
Yeah.
it's like generic militarism, generic. There's intrigue.
I mean, like, nothing happening is interesting,
Yes.
but like,
This, however,
Elena, take control of this thing.
I'm too dumb to drive.
I feel like if they're doing a thing where like they're, you know, like U.S. military robots that have been like taken over by the Russians, I feel like they need to be like even dumber about it. Like have them like obviously like painting
I like
over
the front of the train.
like
Doesn't
painting
burn.
over an American flag to make it another flag or something.
Caitlin in chat says, your last year's model is good because it implies that Sam isn't really that much better.
Sam wasn't born yesterday. He was born last year.
No. Oh no.
Shit.
I don't understand why that was a cutscene instead of just a level bit.
I think pacing.
Okay. I was gonna say, man, I wanted to see
Because
you
it is.
fly into a train tunnel, but then they did that, so that's cool.
I'll fire on them with the automatic turret.
That would be nice.
I'll match my aim to yours, so all you have to do is target them, and I'll do the rest.
Okay, if they get to the end of this level and you don't dodge a
Oh.
train,
That's kind of neat. It's just whatever you're aiming at.
How neat.
So you hold down aim, it just starts automatically shooting.
What's my location?
Northern part of the city complex. You've got a good lead on your pursuers.
Yeah, that's not me shooting. That's the guns on the tank.
Hold your fire. I'm a DARPA operative.
We've got a situation ahead. These DARPA folks need to fall back.
Hey, Elena.
I should lower your speed, right?
You kidding? Go faster. You want a piece of the action?
We're not taking responsibility if you end up KIA, sir.
I don't expect you to. Now where's the fight?
I'm from DARPA. We're the ones who use the TLAs around here.
Hita Adorable asks, what does North
Wait,
mean?
that's a friend.
Nope, that's not a friend.
Not a friend. Not a friend. What exactly
This
is
is-
this building we're like the spaceship station thing we're on? Like, is it a military?
Is it the microwave satellite?
It is, okay, so it's two things at once. It is a spaceship city, it's a space station city that was built to relieve overpopulation, but it doubles as a giant power generator that microwaves energy down to Earth.
Okay.
So I really like this as a turret section just because like you still have full control of your character. It's just you like zoom in on something and it shoots.
I think it's also interesting that it doesn't converge the two shots at whatever you're aiming at. They converge at like a fixed distance in front of you.
Yeah, like they will like cross over.
Yeah, yeah. So sometimes you kind of have to shoot past something to shoot it.
Well, that wasn't very much fun.
I'm increasing velocity.
Got it.
I wish there was more of a sense of like if this is a city of neighborhoods.
Wait, the crossover point of those depends on your the weapon that's currently equipped.
Oh, interesting.
So like does it actually
Yeah.
match the range of your weapon? That's really cool.
Yeah.
So like it shoots like as far as like a machine gun would or a sniper
kinda
rifle
cool.
would. Hey Miguel, has any game like ever like really done like that the whole missile circus thing? Well,
I'm trying to think of. I feel like I've seen it, but I can't. Oh, you know what might?
like I feel like specifically done as well as that one
At least
animator
you're
does them.
alive.
Yeah.
Hey, not so loud. I already feel like a drum corps beating on
I
my
was gonna say Zone of Enders 2 might be the one, if anything is.
I've only played the first one, so yeah.
Where do I need to
I've
go?
only played the
You're going to have to head to the airport.
demo of the second one, but it's
Sure, our
significantly
robot
better.
friend will be happy to see me again.
Sorry, I don't see any way around it.
And off I go.
Never actually like smokes a cigarette. He just lights it and then throws it away a second later.
What is your actual...
This is really inefficient.
I want to know what your actual goal is. Like, you started off one place and like, oh, we're taking a train somewhere. No, we're on a flying thing, and now we gotta get to the airport? I don't...
They said military things. It's all fine.
Well,
I'm
we
sure
going-
it's all
Fine.
fine.
If we're going towards the TLA,
Were we going to the airport on the train before?
okay. Shall we pack it in for the
Yeah,
night?
do we need to do anything to save?
I think we just saved.
What is the armory?
Ooh, let's view technical data on acquired firearms. I'm already bored.
Okay, yeah,
Speaking
there
of
are
Tom
maybe are
Clancy.
too many weapons in this.
We do have apparently the DLC to add another 3.
To add enough.
Okay, someone specifically invokes it is in fact doing the missile circus. Amazing.
Okay.
Cool.
I do have the remaster of that, and that's definitely one I would like for us to
Yeah,
play through
I
at
also
some
have it,
point.
but it's on my PS3, which I don't actually. It's somewhere.
This one's hooked up. It's
Cool.
streaming correctly.
Yeah.
See, I'm generally liking this more. Like, it has the thing that a lot of these games have, where I find the story and characters, other than when they're making very big jokes.
I wish the jokes were better. I've just seen this done like funnier is the problem, and I feel like by and large they're not hitting that.
No, definitely there were more jokes that worked in Revengeance.
Yeah, for sure.
The joke
I feel like
density seems really
Revengeance
low.
is really funny.
Like, they managed to land a joke, like, maybe, like, once a mission, but, like, they're firing them off at a much more rapid clip than
I
that.
don't even necessarily think it's trying. I think it's just, like, there's a lot of, like, gruff military filler dialogue that, like, just doesn't
so
convey
much filler
anything.
dialogue. This is like, it is the military version of when we were playing Zelda 4 Swords.
Yeah.
We're now going to state the thing 4 different ways as
because
you're running
it's in
around.
the genre, people have to say these types of lines repeatedly.
You know what's bothering me is when they were on the radio and they would sometimes get to the end of a sentence and say over. But they didn't say over at the end of every sentence when you're supposed to say over. There was just a couple of places the writer's like, this needs a little extra something. Over. It's good.
I am enjoying this though. Like,
yeah, no,
this is fun.
I like the mobility. The shooting is par for the course. The enemy design is interesting in terms of not visually, but in terms of like mechanically.
Yeah, just the way you interact with them, like the bits you have to shoot, the way you have to like swoop around some of them, and like the way that they're laid out is really interesting.
The movement is like just that dash is really fun. It's fun in Gravity Rush. It's fun here.
Yep.
More games should do that dash.
That train sequence was cool as hell. That's the thing. I feel like mostly I'm not getting a lot of novelty here. Like, it's just, I've played most of this game a lot of times, except for the dash, which is really cool. The dash is really cool, and the way it does the slow-mo is, in fact, pretty fucking cool. And every time, like, we do get into, like, a really tense fight, where, like, I somehow survive by using both a melee attack and then, like, shooting them during the slowdown after the melee, that's really cool. That's just like, that's not something I've experienced a lot of. It feels very satisfying. It has a lot of tension. And I like that the game wants you to live inside that tension. Like, it wants you to be on death's door because you can do cool stuff on death's door.
Yeah. No, it's like, I feel like all of the mechanical nuances of it are really good. It is built on a genre that there's a lot of.
Yeah.
It's a very good one of those. As
Yeah,
opposed to P&O 3 definitely is its own unique thing. I enjoy playing this one more than P&O 3, but definitely this is not experimenting.
This is definitely easier to play than P&O 3, no question.
So I'm looking at this game is absolutely not for me, and that's okay, but one thing I will say is I actually am walking away from this really wanting to watch a speedrun, because this game very definitely, like, it gives a lot for pro players to chew on, and I really want to see what a pro player would do with that.
Yeah, no, that's where I'm like, I feel like the feeling of getting good at this would be really good.
Yeah.
Because I can see that if everything had become ingrained into muscle memory, the things you could pull off feel like they'd be really good. Adam mentioning, I feel this game is delivering a little bit on the promise of bullet time in the early aughts.
Yeah, it really is. No, this like...
Bring back bullet time. It's fun.
It's fun.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't know if we're going to play more of this and complete it. I guess we've got to figure out how far in we are.
Yeah.
How far in are we, chat? Since multiple of you have played this.
I'd definitely be interested to see more, I feel like.
Yeah, no, it's continuing, like, it just pulled off. I know this is...
That set piece was... Yeah, that was really interesting.
Oh, wow, there's 6 acts and we're, like, not through Act 2 yet.
So we might not finish it.
Yeah.
But maybe we'll play
Depends
a little
on
more.
how long the acts are.
Half coordinated, I'm into it.
Sure, absolutely. Okay.
So, should we talk about other streams this week?
Yeah.
On Wednesday, I am working very slowly through playing the Metroid Prime randomizer. It is not going great. I am nearly 10 hours in. I think I'm close to the end, but it could potentially take many hours more to get the required Phazon suit. But if you want to see the Metroid Prime randomizer is really good. I feel like this is something I might come back to once I've like trained enough at it. I can do it in 3 hours instead of 10. But then on Thursday, something much more interesting is happening.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Oh yeah.
I feel like if the game leaned into that, I'd be.
Yeah, no.
I mean, really, that's just for vengeance, though.
Yeah.
But on Thursday,
On Thursday, I'm going to be starting a new stream series called the Falsey Road Trip. I'm going to be streaming Final Fantasy 13, which is my biggest inspiration for my upcoming RPG, Get in the Car Loser. And once I think I'm just going to like stream a bit of Final Fantasy 13, stream a little bit of what I've been working on with Get in the Car, and talk about some of my design inspirations, because it really is very much built around the things I find interesting, and really Get in the Car Loser is my way of trying to convince everyone that Final Fantasy 13 was actually really great. So
I'm definitely curious about this because I've heard you talk a lot about it.
Yeah.
But I have seen almost nothing of that game. I think I read 1 or 2 reviews.
yeah, so I'll be doing that on Thursday afternoon, and I'm not sure how far I'll get through it. We'll see how that goes, but I'll be doing it up to the release of Get in the Car. So
And that will be...
You'll announce a specific time closer to...
I'll announce a specific time probably tomorrow.
And that will be on this
That'll be on this stream.
yeah.
And
Mine is on twitch.tv/mcc111, and that will be, I expect, Wednesday, but I'll tweet something to be more specific. But it should be, if it's the same as it has been in previous weeks, it'll be Wednesday at 7:30 p.m.
Someone is mentioning just Vanquish's Tim Rogers bait, and I would absolutely read him writing about this, because it is full of the sort of juice that I think he is into. And little decisions that are really clever and good.
Wrap it up.
I think so.
Yeah, thank you for joining, and we'll see you at various points.